What's up, everyone? Welcome to another stream on Card Advantage. I'm Jacob. I'm joined by Steven in the middle above me and Sean all the way on top. And
What's up,
we're going to be
everyone?
messing with Dynasty cards today. As you can see, our lobby is a little bit of a mess right now, but we're just putting together an assassin list and putting together a mechanologist list. And we're going to do some iterative changes to them throughout the night. But thanks, everyone, for joining.
So
But
true.
yeah, we'll go ahead and try to finish the deck lists here and then get some games in.
Yeah, so I can talk a little bit about my dash list real quick to fill the time. But effectively, this was a boost dash list that I've been playing prior to Dynasty, kind of after Nationals. It does pretty well in testing. It is fast enough to kind of consistently take out Fi and Viserai with some smart blocking and good sideboard decisions. We have nuked all of those decisions in favor of testing the consistency in which BIOS update works with the current item density, which hint is not very low. We're going to be bringing in Plasma Mainline as our starting item. And then we're only going to have 4 items in the deck. And while it seems low, that'll be 2 Tekla Pounders and 2 Hyperdrivers. I want to see how inconsistent BIOS update is. And then this should still be enough items in the deck to where Spark of Genius or just playing them out gives Plasma Mainline an opportunity to shine. We're not trying to get all 5 steam counters off of it, but I just want to see it operate in one game, and then we'll adjust the list even further.
Yeah. BIOS Update is such an interesting card. If you hit an item off of it, you obviously gain so much value. Even if you don't, it's still just like a baseline giving you a pretty good rate of damage.
So what's really interesting, guys, is I don't think my list is loading in properly.
You're not gonna be able to load in all the new cards. They're not available in TTS.
Oh.
So any of the new cards that you added will have to grab from the pile that I created before.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. That sounds good. So
Yep.
everything should be here, and then we just need 3 of these guys. The other thing we're testing with this dash list is I am going to be personally keeping, Jacob's going to be playing it, but I'm going to be keeping track of on high octane turns, how many times we're getting use out of the pistol. And afterwards, maybe not immediately in the testing, but we're going to compare it to any kind of value lost versus Hanabi Blaster. So basically, I'm going to be weighing it out. And this is, of course, making no changes to the overall theory of the deck. I'm not trying to pigeonhole Hanabi into this deck, but I do want to understand the consequences of doing so.
Yeah.
Here, we just need 3 of these. And then 1 Plasma Mainline out. And then we're missing 1 card. No, we're missing 2 cards. And that's going to be 2 blue hyperdrivers. I'm going to keep it real basic there. Because in theory, the blue hyperdrivers are yellow hyperdrivers if you have mainline out. So
yeah,
we'll see if we can get some value out.
You still stand by us Arcanite Skullcap over Crown of Providence? I know that's a hot take.
Oh yeah, my hot take, everybody, is that Dash should just be running Arcanite Skullcap. I think very rarely are you getting value out of the Crown of Providence kind of sink below effect. I think if your dash turn depends on the execution of a sink below, you're usually in big trouble anyways and should be blocking and playing to set up. So that's why I prefer Skullcap. Is 2 breakpoint blocks makes the difference in aggro matchup, and so I prefer to play Skullcap.
Breakpoint blocking is poggers,
and this is all I've got. That's it.
I get it. I'm gonna be breakpoint blocking all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
So our starting item is a Plasma Mainline. For anybody that's not up to date on the spoilers, when a Mechanologist item with cost 2 or less enters under your control, you remove or move a steam counter from Plasma to that item, and it starts with 5, which is a lot. So
yes,
pretty good.
Also, can I get the set code number for silver? I guess I can look it up on my.
I think I can get it for you pretty quickly.
Yeah, whoever does it quickly.
Silver. Well, there's a lot of cards with silver. It's EVR 195.
EVR 195.
What's up, Josh? What's up, DM Armada? I didn't have the chat
Yo.
pop up turned on, but now it is.
Yes.
Yeah,
And Josh,
the
Dromai loves Assassin? Maybe.
Dromai loves Assassin. Yeah, I've been hearing that people think that Dromai is not going to be very good into Assassin, but we shall see.
We shall see.
I was
Yeah, I'm-
personally surprised by how many cards they gave Assassin. Like it's a actually almost fully fleshed out class from this supplemental set. So I won the dice roll.
So a few
I think we
things.
want to go first.
We got all the official images for the assassin cards, so those are going to be looking really crisp. On the other hand, the mechanologist ones are going to be looking a little bit more, different, but all the effects are there. We're able to read it on our end. We're able to explain it pretty well. And then, what else was I going to say? I just cobbled a 60 card deck here. It might not be the best. I put some generics that I thought would be synergistic with the assassin class. And we got our old silver token right here, ready to pop off. What else? I feel like there was something else, but I don't know. We can start, I guess.
Yeah.
Immediately, item turn 1. I bet you choose to go first, right?
Yeah, I always choose first. I think seems
You
pretty
have
good.
4 items, and
I
you
did
get an
get
item turn 1.
Spark. Yeah, and then I have Zoom in and Zero. And given that we're running the I already forgot the name of it. The card that boosts an item, the BIOS update. I think we want to end with Zoom in and Arsenal and actually try to save that and maybe go for something like that. So I'm gonna
just realized I was
pitch.
muted.
You're unmuted
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I'm now unmuted. I totally agree with this line
Yeah.
of thinking, and I was talking about it before you started, and then when you started like going off about it, I was like, oh wait,
You're like,
I'm
wait a
muted.
second. Okay, so
Wow.
we need a 2-cost item.
I remember now what I was gonna say.
Pounder, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I say-
100%.
I was gonna say we usually work on play on Talshar, but right now we want to try the new cards, and they are still not 100% properly implemented. And I'm pretty sure that the dash big mech item is going to take a little bit of time to get added in there. So
Yeah.
dude, what the heck? 4 counter Teklo Pounder with cheese?
Yep. So we Teklo Pounder with cheese is true. We take the 1 counter off Plasma Mainline, put it onto Teklo Pounder. Spark of Genius is over there. Whoopsies. We Arsenal a Zoom in and then pass.
I think
Seems
I have to
pretty
go
OP.
aggressive. I think I have to go aggressive.
You have to do it to him, Jacob.
Yep, I'm gonna have to go aggressive here. I'm gonna have to go Goliath Gauntlet turn 1 into Fractal Replication, JK.
I thought it was gonna be Regicide.
Surgical
Wait, no, I'm not royal.
Extraction.
Okay. So 6
After I get my
damage.
tuna counter, of course. Oh, I get to look at the top card of your deck. Excuse me, please.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. I don't get to look at it. Which is,
You can.
This is a very interesting aspect. I wonder if assassin games are gonna go long because you just have like double as many options, double as many play decisions.
Yeah, I have to look at a card and then decide if I want to put it on top or bottom. I think you usually just want to keep the card on top that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at the bottom.
Yeah.
That matches the contract that you have available to you.
Yeah. So
but
this
we'll
limited
see.
information tells me that it's probably not a blue card on top, or what the card that goes to the bottom. Oh, I just realized this messes with pitch stacking really bad because I don't know what you just put on the bottom. So I really have to think. You probably put a red down there. I assume if it was a blue, you would have kept it, but I don't know anything more than that. That is interesting. Ooh, Bravo's gonna. That makes Bravo really hard. You have to play Guardian like very fast against assassins. Your pitch stack's gonna be really weird.
Yeah, assassin is like this almost kind of like anti-slow play mid-range hero. Like it's super interesting.
This doesn't have go again. I
No.
kind of think I'm taking this though because my hand is a little bit pretty strong.
Do you read the text?
Oh, look at my hand and banish a card. Oh, it's not. Oh, I forgot the second part of it.
Oh,
Yikes.
so true.
Do we just give one card and 2 equipment to keep the pressure on because we can't go late?
I think you're thinking way too far in the future. Like if you're saying like, oh, we can't go late, as in like
second
gonna
cycle,
get
you think is not worth thinking
card
about
fatigue.
second cycle?
No, but
That-
also I think you can finish the game even with assassin banishes in the first 75% of the first cycle if you play it right. So you can
Fair.
slow down and just start going off. You don't have to like jump to it.
I agree that the armor of assassin is like one of the most interesting parts. I'm very excited to be able to play with them here, just to test it out for fun. Oh yeah, we still have that. Nice. Oh,
I don't know why that happens. There we go.
It went to the bottom. Sus.
So I
Yeah, we had
guess
that. Nice.
we just set up. Do we go for a T-bone boost into Spark for 0 and block with 2 cards?
You don't have Teklo Pound or Teklo cores.
Oh, we're not running Teklo Core?
Yeah, I took them out because I want to see what it's like
Okay.
without them.
Gotcha. I guess.
But either way, I would be playing for load. I would be playing for like some kind of attack plus pistol load plus sparking a hyperdriver is what I would be playing for here.
I already played
Unless
this
you
in person.
unless you want to double Teklo Pounder and then you have +4 for 4 turns, which is
Honestly,
absolutely bonkers.
Double Teklo
that case,
Pounder
you say-
seems pretty good.
And I think you say no blocks, like because what's the down? Like what's he gonna do? Pummel it? And
Yeah,
then-
that's very true. Because then we can save our equipment for when we do need to be aggressive.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think that's the line. I want to be greedy with the extra Teklo Pounder, so we're gonna take this. No blocks.
Sure. I'm gonna react with black disc to if it hits, I will get go again.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So
I have no defense reactions, of course.
Sure. It'll hit 6.
Yep. 34.
This card gets banished. It is a blue, so I actually get a silver. And then may I please look at your hand?
Wait, but then he gets to banish Spark, right? Then I guess
gets-
my turn is still fine with him banishing Spark.
No, I'm gonna banish Magnetic. Like, why would I banish Spark?
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Or
but
I
you're still in
could
good shape.
banish. There's a lot of options here. I could banish Magnetic, and then you don't have resources. Well, you can still do 0 for 4, 0 like for 6, and then 0 for 3, and then I don't know what you have there. If I banish 0 to 60, you can only really T-bone for.
Damn, Jacob, we tunnel vision so hard into
Yeah.
like we're like there's no way Jacob will
5.
bottom our resources.
Yeah, we
or
done messed up.
Or 6, yeah, but there's no you can't set up another thing with Spark of Genius if I destroy, and if I destroy this,
Yeah,
then
but
you can just yeah, there's a lot of good options. It's basically,
you-
do I want to?
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll just take the. I'll just banish the resource. It's a blue, so it'll also allow me to
That's true.
get another silver. So
Yeah.
this I can already get this back on my turn when it comes up. So I don't know. I'll put it sideways. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I'll
putting
put
it
it on the side on my discard, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I feel
It's
like
gonna
just
be weird.
turning
Just
it
face
sideways
down.
is fine.
Yeah, or face
I just don't want to
down.
forget. I just don't want to forget.
That is
And
fair.
then now I'm also gonna annihilate the armed since with the go again. So I'm gonna look at the top card of your deck. I'm gonna keep it on top.
Okay, so this contract and the blue contract are still active, so the top card could be either an attack action or a blue, which is very probably likely that it's either one of those.
You know what would be insane if it was an attack action and a blue.
Oh, that's true. You can double up on them.
Yes.
Yikers. So our plans have been foiled. I think
Oh man. Oh,
I
thank you for
think I
putting the
want to
card in the
block
bottom.
this and just send a 0 to 60 and pass. Just do a little bit of poke because you're getting like ramped up very fast. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know
damage
if
output
that's a
is
fair
interesting.
plan.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing that, but that's fair.
You wouldn't be doing that.
No,
I just don't
Not
want
at
to
all.
waste my. I don't
you
want
have
to
a
waste
4
my.
counter Teklo Pounder, and
Yeah, that's
you have
fair.
so like think about it. Let's say you don't block, right?
Mhm.
And you just rip the hand. This is 7, 11.
Oh, and we also Foundry Heart, you're saying? Or I guess we don't just
You
we
would
just
have
don't
to
pistol
pitch the
shot.
Foundry Heart,
Yeah.
but you could technically not block, go for, or just double boost or whatever. You have options here that don't
So
involve
true.
blocking this. But also like, and he's already got 2 silver tokens, so like, what do you care?
Maybe
Yeah.
Sean should play it. The games are just gonna take so much longer.
Yeah, that's
He's
fair.
just gonna play because U2. It's a class that plays so differently from what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to hop
Yeah,
in?
we can
Jacob?
switch. I'll
Yeah.
stay. I can switch to
Change.
black, or I can switch.
Stay on my
to-
team, because if we know it's in Steven, like, let's just
Yeah.
play 2-on-1 versus like,
Yeah, that sounds.
because I know, like, I'll tell you right now, Steven's got a red shred in his hand, and it's horrifying. I've been holding that in for like this starting hand was bonkers, Steven.
Yeah, this was a good start.
Really strong.
Okay.
Do 10.
I'm gonna
No.
change my team. I'm gonna be the Jokers, and then Sean will
Okay.
change to red and be the Jokers, and then
That's so
it'll be
funny.
like Sean is playing through.
Weapon is annoying. Weapon's gonna be fantastic here
Yeah.
because if they ever block at all, which with this start doesn't seem like they would. The daggers are going to like not allow them to block efficiently.
I'm just gonna flip this face up so we can think and talk about it.
The game is gonna take a little longer with them discussing.
Yeah, hold on. So like, honestly, what I would be doing here is
Well, you're
maybe
playing.
just going. Yeah, I'm hold on. I'm trying to explain to Jacob. I'm not super afraid of this anymore because you've already got 2 silver. If you had 1 silver at this point, I'd be like, yeah, I'll throw, right? But honestly, I'm going to say just no blocks, take 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so banish this card. It is a blue and an attack action card, so I'll get up to 4 silver.
That's pretty good.
That's crazy.
Since you know that's hitting, Steven, do you react with Mask of Perdition
Yeah.
just to get an extra banish because you have 2 active contracts?
I think I have 2 active contracts, which is very true. It's probably one of the highest value plays. I'm losing 1 life is the only thing I was thinking. I'll do it.
Yeah, but you just buy it back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, you
What do
literally
got
can
up there?
afford to buy it straight back.
And it's a blue attack, so I go
So
up
you
to
get
6.
2 more. Nice.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
this
Mask
game,
of Perdition
this
is
can get out
pretty
of
sick.
hand. This can get really out of hand. Like,
Now I just
we
draw my
lost the
cash
game in turn 1.
I think we did
Well, I
actually.
used all my
Unironically. I mean, we started with Teklo Pounder with 4 counters, so it's like not all doomer, but it's a little bit doomer.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this, and I'm gonna boost it, and then I'm gonna opt.
Just 1.
I really want this card next turn, so I'm gonna leave it on top.
Nice.
Coming in for 7.
Yeah, I think I'll take 7 so far.
Okay.
Trying to think about what I want here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hanabi Blaster would be really great in this hand because we would be able to get a counter on it. But like right now, I'm not gonna. Oh, get wrecked! T-bone boost or T-bone no.
Oh, he
that's
killed a
what-
tunic.
I saw the I saw the
Oh, my
T-bone.
goodness.
I did that. Wait, I wanted to keep it. I saw the T-bone.
Jacob baited you, dude.
Oh, that's actually
No.
fair. You can just, I mean, it's easy enough to put a reverse it.
It's fine. Just play it. Just play it. We're literally testing. Like, it's not the end of the world.
It
We
is
saw
kinda
it
the end of the
happen,
world.
and like you're not dead because of it. There you go.
We lost. We got his tunic, boys.
Anyway, down to 2 silver at the start of my turn to get both my items back here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we fuck with this hand a lot. Oh,
I'm
excuse my
going
language,
to
Ryan.
eradicate.
Okay.
Demonetized. Yes, boots.
Oh, and I get to look at this. Oh, you can keep that on top.
Contracted to banish our yellow cards. Whenever you
Yeah.
complete it, you get a silver. Banish the
Yeah.
top X where X is the damage dealt. That's so busted, bro.
I mean,
You
I
can't
think
even
what
go-
I'm doing, what I'm doing here is this. And if he shreds,
Yeah,
he
that's pretty
shreds.
good.
You're gonna block with this?
Yeah. It almost makes me think
Razor.
that we should be running Fate for Scenes in this
Um,
matchup as like the generic.
Actually, yeah.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It blocks very nicely, but also we want to be able to boost often enough to kill them.
Yeah, I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need to see this hero function a lot more
Yeah.
often. Yeah, I'm taking 3.
No, hold on a second, please, because
Okay.
I might shred as well. Because shred removes 2 more cards from your deck. And I wonder if I want to go kind of
Oh,
that route.
banish the top X cards. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's insane.
It's a lot.
Holy cow.
You almost can't even pistol because they can still just banish your 10
Yeah,
blues
so
that are left
I'll
on the deck
shred
after
one
you
of
set
them.
up
It doesn't
pistol.
matter which one.
Oh, you definitely can't play setup into assassin.
Yeah.
Like I think assassin is like anti-guardian. It's like piercing through armor. Like you
Chain
can't
is still
defend it if
legal,
you can't
but
see it
blitz.
coming, type of thing.
Yes, chain would not be very good.
All right,
Like,
cool. So I'm taking how much?
let's see. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're
and
just
you're blocking
minus
for
2ing.
Yeah, -2. So I'm
So-
taking 3, 4, 5.
Yep. So
Boom.
banish the top
Done.
5 cards of your deck, please.
Yikers.
One yellow.
Wow.
1, 2.
1 yellow, 2 reds, 1 blue, 2 blues.
So I only
Including a
got one
high
yellow,
octane.
So I only get
It's a good rip.
1 silver. And then I have go again, so I'm gonna also play with the poor. And I'm gonna look at the top card of your deck.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah.
And you can leave that on top.
4. This one is for banishing 1 or less cost cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
We're
assuming
just committed
it's
to the line,
there.
right?
Yeah, we're committed to the line. It's fine. Taking 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can banish this 1 cost card. I'll get my 4th
Damn,
copper.
Zipperhead. I was gonna draw into a red.
Never would have
Zipperhead.
guessed that would be a 1 cost card on top.
I actually don't mind blue here. right.
This is not a good hand. I get to block.
We're gonna start with a high octane.
Nice.
All right, we'll take that. That's pretty good.
The card preview feature is going to be a lot better now that I'm actually not playing.
So
Yeah.
true.
0 to 60. We're gonna boost it. It's a techno
Yeah.
pounder. 2
Yes,
action points.
Arakni. I get to look at the top of the deck every time I play a card with contract. That's correct.
Yeah, it's coming
That
in
is
for
very, very
6.
true. I've been doing it so far. Thank you for the call out.
6, go again.
And yeah, this would not be very good versus chain. Oh, the dude seemed confused about that.
Oh.
No, yeah, it was like
Oh,
caught
me?
off guard because he doesn't. Yeah, Sean
Yeah,
was
like I'm not used. Like yeah, I mean, like I'm not afraid of Steven. It's just this is the first time
I'm not afraid
in
of
Fab
Steven.
history that literally anyone can just reach their hand across the table. You know.
Reach their hand across the
man.
table. This hand's pretty bad. This is 2 value. You already have 38 cards left in deck.
Yeah, you're just gonna fatigue me. You can try.
I don't think I can because like you have a lot of damage coming out.
Yeah,
here.
we do.
Yeah, you can't fatigue me.
We just want him to
but he-
believe that he can't fatigue us.
This
but
is
he
7,
probably
right? So
can.
I'll block 7.
This
Actually-
is for 6, brother.
For 6.
Yeah,
Womp womp.
you can take the hat away.
Here, I'll take you this.
All right.
Instead.
Um,
I'll change my blocks.
I will.
Not my hat.
What's the right play? Okay, so we would have 3 shots, which means I
Can it
don't
be
really
weird
want a
in person?
Teklo Heart. I don't really want a Teklo
Um,
Heart here. We boosted out all of the stuff worth opting for, unfortunately. But you know
Yeah.
what? We are gonna Teklo Heart. I'm gonna do it. I don't care.
Sure. So I think that in person, what I would prefer as a player, and I think it might be the norm, the opponent will grab the card and show it to you. You know, like
Yes.
they'll grab it from the top of the deck and show it to you like this, and then they'll ask you top or bottom, and then they will do the action and touch their own cards. I think that's just gonna be
Yeah.
my IMO. What's gonna happen?
I
Which is not
think
bad.
that is indeed the ideal situation. We will Pulse Wave for 4, boosting max velocity.
Yikes!
I'll take a look at 2 cards in your hand, I believe.
It's fine. I wanted to block with that one anyway.
Yeah, but I can't even force you to block with this actually because it's only
Oh.
been 2.
True.
Pulse Wave
Wait,
AKA
can
Voice
you-
busted.
Choose an action card with less than or equal. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just 2.
Wait. No, it's coming in for 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant X is 2. It's coming in for 4.
I think the mask is less useful, so I'm gonna do the boots. Probably the next one I activate. So here's
Okay.
4. Yeah, I'm just gonna
And
arsenal
then
cast
I'm
once
gonna
it gets low.
pistol shoot you 3 times here.
Okay, so
I had 1
2,
floating, 2 left,
3,
3 action
4,
points.
5, 6. Sounds good.
Arsenal.
This is get to -1 counter. I'm gonna arsenal pass myself.
Huh. It's not very good.
I banished a bunch of your blues.
It's still a playable hand. Oh wait, no.
No.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Because we have to Teklo Heart for that, which would close the chain.
This is a little scary,
Hmm.
but we got a good hand.
Wait, no, it's this turn, not this chain.
No, we can't play this.
Oh yeah, we actually can't.
But it's not the worst thing in the world, so
I kinda wanna block with
we're
this
gonna
card.
BIOS update, then
Nice.
zoom in. The boost happens first, then the ooh, yeah, I can't boost this card out. This card's important.
Dang. So Assassin, how's it feeling so far? It's feeling not bad. It's just I'm
The zoom in
going
comes in
against
for
the
10.
I understand. It's just gonna be the aggro situation because Assassin definitely wants to play a lot more mid-rangey. I think we just take 10. I don't think we can. It's not an on hit yet, so I'm gonna like chill out. Go down to 15.
Okay. Something else that we'll have to learn, Jacob, is the
But thank you everybody for coming to watch.
like I don't know all the contract cards yet, and I almost wonder if you can somewhat play around them, or like anticipate what kinds of contracts are gonna be thrown at you.
Interesting.
Well, maybe the assassin card pool is probably too small right now. Like I think you just have to assume that everything's coming.
Yeah, they're probably running all of them.
I'm actually not running all of them, and they're actually quite easy to kind of sideboard in and decide. Some of them are really specific. One of them says like you're gonna banish cards with innate go again. Obviously, I don't have that in versus you because you don't have cards with innate go again. And there's another weird one. There's like banish non-attack action cards. I'm not running that one. I think I'm running the correct ones for the matchup. Non-attack actions could be like okay.
So, Jacob, I'm actually just gonna overload into the pistol because I don't want to get stuck with this.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then shoot an arsenal this for a pop off. So shooting for 2.
So I'm gonna block for 1.
That makes sense.
It
was a free turn. You just arsenal passed, so I guess we don't really lose.
Yeah, and we have a good amount of health and 1 Teklo pounder thing left. So if we can get a pop off, we can win.
Let's see if we can get this going. So I'm gonna cash in, paying 2 silver, draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Cash in.
Then I'm gonna
Pot of Greed.
Then I'm going to Spider Bite.
Okay.
1 float.
Okay.
So the -1 is only if it hits.
Yes. When this is the next time they defend with 1 or more attack action cards,
those cards have -1. I can't stop it without a card from hand. I'll take 1.
Sure. Then.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the piercing is pretty important on that.
Well, even bigger than that. So I'm gonna opt to.
Also, you can play around the effect of this too because it's the next time. So like on the first attack, you can throw 1 card out, and then if there's a second contract, you can.
Unfortunate.
That's true.
That is unfortunate. I revealed a non-attack, a reaction. So my even bigger than that did not hit. That's really
Stack
sad.
of cards. Is this graveyard?
Yeah, it's probably part of the graveyard. Oh. That's really sad. But this one's a good one. I want to attempt to leave no witnesses.
Yeah. I mean, at least it costs 2, right? So it's like somewhat balanced.
Oh my god.
Oh, it costs 1.
He's gonna command and conquer me.
No, I mean the spider bite.
So the good news
I get to look at the top card of your deck. And what's my contract? Opponent's red cards. You can have that card.
The super interesting thing about Shred is
slow play chip away. Maybe slow.
You might have to. So Jacob, I'm just gonna say no blocks. We don't need this card.
Yeah.
In the context of this turn, and
it's expensive to block anyways.
Yeah. Plus, we're putting a lot of damage out in front of him next turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to raise.
No blocks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 4.
Hold on 1 second, please, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna give it go again with this, and I'm also gonna give it +3 with cut to the chase.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna leave.
Oh my god, Assassin!
I'm actually gonna put the card at the bottom.
Plus attack reactions.
And
Assassin has lots of good
I am
stuff.
gonna break the mask as well. So please
dude, look at this.
please banish the top 2 cards of your deck.
Okay.
So one of them is red, so I'm going to gain a copper. And then can you also banish the arsenal card?
It's a
It
blue.
is to blue. All right. Then I'm going to Flock of the Featherwalkers for the last resource, showing you the other Flock of the Featherwalkers.
Jacob,
So
this
I'm
is
gonna
kind of
Wait, this Leave No
insane.
Witnesses had to go again? Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
boosted
it's
it.
yeah,
He has
boost it.
the recurring equipment
Hold
is
on.
crazy. Yeah, we just leave.
Hold
Can we
on.
just copy Stevens and play the mirror? That looks way more fun than what we're doing.
Yeah, this is like,
you dummies didn't even.
dude,
Oh my
that's the
God.
benefit of like the class is like built in a single set, so you're just like put cards in deck.
Yeah.
pod.
It's actually
Put cards in
builds
deck.
itself.
Deck.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So we just take 5, right?
Yeah, we're gonna lose this game.
Yeah,
No, you still have a Techlo Pounder, so I have to block this next turn. I'm thinking.
maybe.
Also, that
we don't
even
have
bigger than
anything.
that. If that even bigger than that hit, it would have been over because that would have been given go again to the flock and then continued.
Uh-huh.
That would have been
I'm
quite
So
bad.
I'm sad.
You need a
Alright,
Quicken token?
so
Yes,
Where are they?
please.
They're missing. Oh, no, it's here.
They're right here.
we're just
Excellent.
gonna put damage out.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Bios,
what I was
Goliath,
hoping you didn't do.
zoom in. The zoom in's gonna come in for I'll opt. I mean, I'll just
Wait, didn't
leave it, I
this...
don't care.
Was this T-Bone
This
the
is
one
the
on top?
boost. This is the boost. No, there's 2 T-bones on
Oh,
top.
you have to boost first and then opt. I forgot.
Yeah, boost then opt.
It's possible.
This is for 10, 12. Techlo Pounder
10,
gets
12.
destroyed. Yeah.
10, 12. Yeah, possibly just don't block until I need to block. I'll probably take 9 here.
This is for 12?
Yeah, because
Nice.
this thing also Goliath and Techlo Pounder. Dude, I would have loved for that to be a combustible courier. Where are they?
What else are you gonna do? You're gonna shoot pistol, maybe boost with the other thing. That's fine.
Okay, so you blocked
Yeah.
how much?
6. So I'll take 6.
I almost kind of want to arsenal this now,
I
Jacob.
think, yeah, because it's not threatening lethal whether we cast it or not.
Yeah. I will
Maybe I
load pistol, shoot for 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2. Maybe I should have kept one of those
Arsenal.
cards. Been a little bit more aggressive, especially with my opponent at this life total.
Maybe.
I'm going to Flock of the Featherwalkers that I had in Arsenal, showing you on Annihilate the Armed. So I'm going to remake the Quicken. Quicken's going to pop here. I'm going to remake the Quicken token.
And you have enough floating to play this card.
Yes, I have 2 floating.
So it's
Yeah, maybe I should have been
4,
more aggressive.
4 go again and then to another thing.
Yeah.
For GA, and then it was a contract for worth how much?
4 for 1 for 5.
5.
Okay, so it's easy. We're just gonna take the 4, and then we're gonna block 5 if he goes.
Yeah. Actually, are we winning?
Yeah, I think we're actually
Yeah.
winning.
Maybe I should
Crap.
have gotten...
Damn.
We complained
It's
way
fine.
too much to win this game.
Well, it's like we're getting used to like this is. I mean, nothing is Prism. You know what I
Put
mean?
it at
Like
the... Oh, I forgot to pay 2
this is
copper.
new
I'm going to do
levels of
that.
built.
I'm going to pay 2 copper to bring back my boots.
Your boots. Okay.
Yeah, 2 silver, sorry. So and
Yeah.
then I put that on the bottom.
We're gonna
there's
block
5,
5.
so- Block 5? That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'd go again, which is a little wasted, but that's okay.
So with it's so awkward to play against this hero.
It seems like their big turns are very card expensive, though. They might
Buy
be...
your stuff back. Yes, thank you, Gavin. Gavin. Look, if you want to have fun
Uh,
against Assassin, you play Dromai. Maybe.
throttle for 4. There's the card I wanted all game.
Yeah, if we saw any combustibles, they would have been forced to block a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's fine. I get to
Thomas
pay.
asks, how exactly do contracts work? They are active for as long as they're on the combat chain. So if you close the chain, that contract is no longer active, but you can fulfill it multiple times as long as there's that card on the combat chain. So if add go again, then you attack with another card later, and it banishes a thing that fulfills the earlier contract, then you get the silver token from it. So we got blocked by 4.
1.
And blocked
Yeah,
by
this one got blocked by
3.
4. This one got blocked by 3. This one's 3, and the other one's 2. That's And then you have a pistol shot for
That's
2.
three.
That's fine.
Nice.
Wait, you take? Yeah, you took 1 here. You blocked
I
3
did.
there.
Yep.
Load and shoot for 2.
Do we?
Addictive.
Oh no, it's not lethal. I almost was gonna.
No,
Yeah.
I was
should've been
I was
more-
paying very close attention.
Yeah.
Should have definitely been a little bit more aggressive there, but that's all right. Ooh. We got a nice 0 for 4 to center our opponent, and then we get to keep that card on top.
I think let's
Under
just
the
do quick
pour.
math.
Is that a?
This
that
is
correct?
11.
I'm gonna bottom it. I'm sorry.
This is 11, but this okay. We're blocking with throttle because we have the opportunity to
Yeah.
actually Achilles into pistol.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. We'll take 1.
Okay, banish this throttle. Get another copper. Silver. Sorry. Oh wait, no.
Does
One
not have
or
costs.
less.
Yeah.
Hey, boss.
Sorry.
Hey, boss.
New cards.
All right.
New cards.
It's gonna be that into a zipper hit for 8 boosting.
Pretty good.
So
So if we didn't get that Teklo Pounder very early, this is for sure a loss. Actually.
Yeah, I mean we were trolling like.
But we played a little bit weirdly
Mainline is
too.
an interesting beast. Like you have to have like your entire deck built around something to make mainline actually work. We hard trolled like, and if we had Teklocore on the list, we would have just dunked on him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like if Teklocore was here, the game was over.
Yeah.
3, 6, 7, 8.
Load pistol, shoot for 2. Actually, no, I have to force him to block Teklo Heart, and then
Yeah.
load pistol, shoot for 2.
Yep. Father.
All right, yeah, that's fine. We'll lose extra cards, but I don't know. Are we gonna get fatigued, Jacob?
11 cards left in deck? Yikes.
No, we're not getting fatigued.
Not with this hand.
This is annoying. I hate
If
seeing
an
this
attack that
late
banish
game.
at the top as well as from hand or arsenal.
This
I
is
put- I
where-
think I put it down there.
No, we're fine.
This is where we Achilles for the card draw, right?
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I do like that.
Just to try to finish the game.
Yeah, the ones that block the
Let's-
majestic assassin cards are really pushed, which is super cool.
We might actually be. No, we're not going to pay for the hyperdrive. We'll just go for card draw. You're right. All right, we'll 0 to 60 for 4 boosting.
Yep. Block 3, take 1.
Command and Conquer.
We'll spark first. We're not going to search anything. We'll draw. Bruh.
Yikes.
All right, I guess worst case that's an arsenal and we win the game next turn.
We're literally down to 9 cards in deck right now.
Yeah, bro. Throttle boosting 6. Unload.
Okay, yeah, we do rip the whole hand at least, so.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I mean no, just kidding.
No, I'm dead. I'm
Load
dead.
pistol, shoot for 2. He's dead, and then we break
Yeah.
Achilles, and we
I don't know
just
if I-
pitch this.
This
Oh,
low.
then just pistol second. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh no, we slow rolled Steven.
No, it's fine.
All right,
No, I was baited into destroying mass, so that was a non-game. It's
Jacob,
okay.
let's copy his list and play assassin. I'll let you do that. I'm gonna sit on this. I'm gonna reflect on what just
You're
happened.
gonna reflect.
Yeah,
You wanna
I
play
didn't-
a-
I didn't have this many cards before. What happened? Oh, you probably did add a stack of cards that
Oh,
wasn't supposed to be here.
Potentially.
Very, very
There's way
potentially.
too many cards. Yeah, there's like 4 Hanabi blasters on the field, dude. Look at this.
Oh, he's
I
talking
got
about in
it.
his deck itself.
Oh,
I think
wait,
you
did
just
have
have
extra
to-
shreds, bro.
No, in the middle of the game, I copied some cards from his graveyard because I thought that they were. Or I think I accidentally copied them when I was doing the card preview feature thing. But then they just went back into
Yes.
the graveyard.
Few technical difficulties. Yeah, it looks like I have
But-
like a bunch of copies of
Yeah,
something.
just search through the deck and put
I
in a
can't.
couple card names.
I can't.
But you
They're
can't
all- they're
search.
all-
Oh, the card names themselves. I see what you're saying.
Some of the card names are fine, so I can look for the old cards. They're there, so like Flock
Yeah.
and Razor. Those can be searched for.
True.
So a few technical difficulties, but we will. Dun, 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 dun. I think
So-
you do want defense reactions and maybe the 0 for 4 attacks are much better than actually. Yeah, the 0 for 4 attacks are just good.
Assassin is a very bad class to test a new concept against. you're going to have a bad time.
That's true, because we don't even know what we're supposed to do against
It's
Assassin
like
with a normal deck.
It's like a Prism or like even a Guardian, in my opinion. Like you can't play, or just we'll say Ice, right? Like
Yeah.
or significant levels of disruption. You can't like the punching bag is too strong. You need a softer punching bag, and it is not Assassin. That's for sure.
Good point. Yeah, Assassin is very, very punishing with all of the different effects that are happening and all of the attack reactions. So
There's
many
a lot of
attack
attack
reactions.
There's
Yeah.
shred-
Well-
there's you play shred. You play I think you play all the shreds. I think you play all the cut to the chase, and I think you play at least some amount of razors. Because like the free go again into another contract card and having 2 active contracts on the field is just
Yeah.
very strong.
Having
And making
yeah.
Eradicate and the one that banishes Arsenal hit more often as well is very good.
Mm-hmm. And
Very, very
Dash actually has such a kind of balanced mix of cards in her deck that a lot of your contracts are pretty likely to be live. Like the yellow one even is live sometimes. The 1-cost one is live fairly often. The blue one in live fairly often, especially because you get to opt a card down if it's not hitting. Whereas with like Bravo, the one that wants to banish a red card is not going to hit nearly as often as the one that wants to banish a blue card.
I think the new
like that.
skill ceiling matchup is going to be like Showstopper versus Arakni.
You think so?
It's going to be real interesting. Yeah, because
yeah,
you can afford to play the long game as Arakni and do a lot of annoying like waning moon stuff. I guess like this.
Yeah, I mean your equipment itself
Not
is
exactly
also
card
coming
draw, but
back.
it's pretty. This is pretty toxic to Guardian right here, especially if you're going to be banishing cards every single turn.
Yeah,
Like this becomes difficult to deal with.
Yeah,
Red shred.
Guardian is
yellow
pretty
shred.
weak to the leak damage. We probably need to run sigils again. And I was thinking, like, even I think D-Reacts are going to be a necessary evil, but like even D-Reacts are weak because Arakni can run so many attack reactions that they still just go over your D-React. So if you commit very hard to being able to block one specific attack with a D-React, and then like they have a shred they've been saving up that just nukes your D-React.
It's almost like you don't even want to play that trick game against Assassin.
Yeah, and you just
like,
have
you just
to
want to let them do their thing. Like you have to assume they're going to stab you in the back.
Yeah. Dang.
So true.
Flavor
I really
win.
wanted to play.
Dude, I mean, LSS be designing their games with flavor. You just gotta like, I hate to say it, but like, Flesh and Blood is a role-playing game. You just have to like really buy into the vision of the class, and you tend to play better because of it. I think.
The secret is that he doesn't hate to say it, chat. He's lying.
Dude, some people like hear that and they're like, oh my gosh, new episode of Chainsaw Man's out today, and I'm hanging out with you guys. This is crazy.
That's not the deck yet. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
It's gonna take me a hot minute. This is an extra shred.
So I really messed up.
It's fine.
Oh, we should have saved. We should save the object as 60 when we or when I should
done?
when I should say you are done, because I'm not really helping.
No. You can just continue talking. Sean, you can talk about how much you like the new Exodia.
I really was just pogging out about Exodia because this is such a cool concept.
It's so cool.
I see this. This is gonna be.
Oh my gosh.
Even if this is oh wow, okay.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
I undid my copy paste because it ruined a lot of things.
Oh, good job.
It made me delete all the cards that I was working with.
All of them?
Yeah, Jacob messed up.
Why is this
Because
happening?
I wanted to delete one card, and you.
Oh no.
Kind of like we have to go back a few.
Oh, we have to go
There it is.
forward. Oh,
Nope, we're
nice.
good.
All right, I'm getting whiplash. Please don't do that again.
Well, sorry.
Crisis averted.
Yeah. All right. So we've already established that the conditions for getting this out are pretty interesting. I don't think anyone was like, even the idea of getting 3 non-pistol items out as dash, like it happens, right? Like a few Teklo Pounders, maybe a Teklo Core, like that's cool. But that's typically the way you would play out items. It was very inconsistent if you were going on a boost plan. And so that's why they added colors of hyperdrivers to make it a little bit more consistent. They added things like this, the Data Doll card, but not Data Doll. BIOS update makes it very, very doable. It gives you more options, and like I think this is a very strong card. I'm very proud. Like I'm very happy with this card.
So somebody asked, what is your favorite Dynasty spoiler so far?
Probably the new attack action boost. It's got a really nice the harpoon, the something harpoon.
This one.
This to me is like not a top 5 mech attack action. This is like a top 5 flesh and blood attack action. Wow. I really like this card, and I like because I've been big on Magnetic Shockwave since RTN season in 2021. Like I ruined Akatsu's day in the top 8 just by nuking, making him choose between his mask and his tunic on like turn 2 or something. So playing this with Magnetic, I just love the ability to make my opponent have horrible choices.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this is. But this gives control to me, right? Like the opponent doesn't choose what they hand to me; they just choose what they show me, and I get to strip their hand. So, plus it's a 1-for-4 boost. You guys showed this card to me earlier today, and I read it, and I was pogging out, and I just assumed that it was a chain ender, and then I read boost at the end, and I was like, oh wait a minute, this is actually insane.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got there. Although I feel like the Arakni mirror, you want to have defense react anyway. I think you want to be like, as weird as it sounds, you want to like block with your cards and then exploit their react and just counter it appropriately with your defense react, just as you would, because they're kind of weird. I don't know. This is gonna be a really weird matchup.
Yeah.
Right, here, let me get on Jacob's side. I guess I'm on his team. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Oh wow, you even loaded in the 2 sides of Spider Bite. Very based.
Yeah, but you have them wrong.
I don't know. I like to hold my sword so that they're not stabbing me in the legs.
That's not a true assassin gamer. I'm just gonna auto even this.
Oh, okay. I would like even. No, I would like odds. You're evens all the time.
Yeah, because I'm even Steven.
Yeah, I gotta respect it. All right, you win.
Nice. I think I go second because I need to the tempo. Because this is like not an aggro matchup, but not a mid range. I don't know what this is.
Oh, am I piloting this time, by the way?
Yeah.
While Sean messes with Dash. Okay.
Yeah, he's running away.
So you said you go second?
Yes.
All right.
So you get your tunic counter, which is nice.
Tunic counter is poggers.
Could have been also a defensive arm piece, but I really don't know.
So it's like we want to be able to get contracts rolling, but we also don't want to allow our opponent to filter. So I think we can be annoying with the spider bites and see what happens.
Yeah, spider bites are the ones. They are going to be really annoying, right?
Yeah,
because they cannot. It's fine. We'll the next time they. Okay, I'm gonna not block this.
Okay, so you're taking 1, and your next attack thing is gonna have -1 while defending.
Yeah.
And I think I'm actually just gonna Arsenal pass after that because I only wanted to get rid of 1 blue, and I tricked you into giving me 1 free damage.
True.
Do you even know the ratios in this deck, Jacob? I feel like that was a
no, but I trust that Steven made me good ratios.
Nope.
No, yeah,
you saw me. You saw
this list.
Oh, there's a lot of blues.
The blues are good. The blues are good, and I think you want a decent amount because sometimes you want to like lead with a spider bite.
All right.
I don't need to be super aggressive here, but I think my hand just lined up that way. Unfortunately, I could be a little bit more setup and just go like this. But I could do this. It depends on which card I want to keep even. I think keeping this card is going to be better. So I'm just going to go annihilate the armed.
Okay.
1 flow, and I'm going to look at this card.
Banish my attack actions, which I have a lot of. When it hits, banish the top, and it's for 5.
I'm going to put this at the bottom.
We're gonna block 5.
All right, I'll razor it.
Yeah, that makes sense. We'll take 3.
Yep, banish this card.
Okay.
It's a shred, nice.
We banished a shred. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't get to get any silver from that contract, and I'll pass a turn.
Okay, you had no follow up. Nice.
No.
So then I'm going to.
Probably gonna. The eye hits are gonna be very different.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with a plunder the poor.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to look at the top.
You're gonna get
It
value here.
is not cost 1 or less, so we bottom it.
I'm gonna try and block like this. Oh, this hand is actually so good, but I'm gonna block
Okay.
like this. For 4.
Then we're gonna razor it.
You're
My
gonna razor it,
reasoning
yeah.
for starting with this is that I thought maybe you would accept that I probably have a razor, and then I could use my footsteps
Boots.
on it, and then razor
Footsteps?
my next attack. Yeah, my boots,
1,
and then
2,
razor my
3.
next attack. Okay, so you take 1, 2, 3. I banish your top card.
Yep.
It is a cost 1 or less. Any type of card. So I do get to get 1 silver.
Pog.
And then with go again, I will pay 1 for eradicate, which is an annoying breakpoint.
It is an annoying breakpoint.
And, well, I get to
look
opt
at the,
again.
You get to look again.
And I will leave it on top because it fulfills my other contract.
And it could fulfill this. It's a lot of silver if I let you have this, which is very annoying. And if I let it hit, additionally, you just break your mask, do 1 more.
Yeah.
And then you get to buy it back immediately.
But breaking my mask for only 1 silver, or up to 1 more silver, doesn't seem as good. I feel like I want to do it when I know I'm going to get... Like, I have 2 high-value contracts, because right now I only have a 1 high-value contract that costs 1 or less, and the yellow contract doesn't seem very good to me.
My hand's pretty good. This eradicate was what I didn't want to see. I'm going to let you banish 4 cards, and it's going to be really bad. We're going to get to see this.
Ooh, we're banishing 4 cards.
Yeah, I'm not gonna block.
Okay. I don't think we popped the mask. 1.
It doesn't
2,
seem worth it.
3, 4. So we get 3 1 costs and 1 yellow. So a total of 4. We go to 5 silvers.
Correct.
Do we get to
Gloss
choose?
over.
Oh no, Whispers is an attack reaction, so we just leave that.
Yes.
And then we are going to pass. I think.
Yep. Tunic 2. You should be at Tunic 2 as well, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna Spider Bite.
Okay, I think we take this.
Okay. I'm gonna even bigger
I
than
feel like
that.
blocking spider bites is just never going to be profitable.
QPTT on this thing is crazy.
It's pretty good, but
Yeah.
I keep missing with it, which maybe has something to do with my
There
ratio.
are a lot of reactions, yeah. You'll have
There's a lot
to
of
use it,
reactions.
like, we don't
Yeah.
need this many shreds in reality, I think.
Probably.
I think you want the reactions because they
For
combine with
sideboard.
Whisperers to become Razor Reflexes every time.
I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
that on top.
100%.
Under their poor.
But if you're playing
Okay.
EBTTs and like Phlox, then you have more unconditional go again, which is just better.
You left the card on top, and my attacks have -1.
Yes.
So I can block with a non-attack. Oh, but also... Oh, piercing only applies to spider bites.
Yeah.
Status
Status even bigger than that. That's 2 misses on that one.
This does... Oh, you didn't reveal, but you did have a quicken, so this does go again.
What? This just has natural go again.
The plunder the poor?
No, the bite.
I'm confused. Are you attacking
This
me with
has
plunder the
go
poor right
again
now?
from Quicken or no
This
Quicken.
let me just talk to this does not have a go again.
Okay. That's what I thought.
But you said, does this have go again? I saw the hand on top of spider bite.
Oh,
So
sorry.
it might have been Sean's hand.
Maybe.
It is my hand.
So now this doesn't have go again. I can't really stop you from getting the contract with value. Unfortunately, my turn is not amazing.
It might be like Rainbow Shred and but not the Rainbow Cut to the Chase. I have Rainbow Shred and Rainbow Cut to the Chase and a bunch of other stuff.
I'm gonna be blocking. No, we're not even gonna block. We're just gonna use that for spider bite because blocking is only worth 2 there.
I'll break my mask.
Okay, so you banish 2 cards then.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I don't know if you guys read this.
Annihilate the Armed and the Shred, which are both cost 1 or less, so I do get 2.
I agree with Daily Fatigue bar in the chat that yellow shred is probably the best value of the three.
Yep,
Oh, true.
I can agree with that.
Very true.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
At the beginning of my turn, I'm
is
gonna
so bad.
buy back. Oh wait, no, these guys have not
You're
even been
not-
used yet.
Hello?
So,
Oh my
am
God.
I ever popping a silver just to pay 3 to draw a card on this hand? I could, because I have an
You
extra
could.
blue. The other option is use the extra blue just to spider bite once, and I'd rather just pop the silver because I have so much. I'm gonna draw
Yellow
one.
shred seems nice. So I think just blue,
Um,
maybe just red cut to the
Okay.
chase.
Not very good. So
Maybe the ratios are bad, and that's okay.
Do you pop another silver?
I mean, I
I'm
could
not-
pop
I'm not
another.
kidding.
I mean, I could pop another silver. I'm actually on three tunic right now as well,
Yeah,
which is relevant.
that's pretty good.
We probably pop another silver. This is a genius moment.
Do it. You
are
have
we
to.
are we popping off? I mean, we have
Yeah,
we
dude,
have
go
to
for
draw. If we don't draw a contract card, this turn sucks really
Yeah,
bad.
The equipment's useless anyways, and you won't be able to use the silver, so you might as well cash in.
All right, we cash in. We go down
Yeah,
to
sure.
1 silver and we draw 2 cards.
Yeah, we get to play pot of greed, that's fine.
Pot of greed. And then we finally have a contract card. And I think we just send the contract card because of this card and my boots. So we're gonna cast
Tremor-
this.
Is Tremor of
I have 2
Irathiel a
floating.
thing? What is
Oh, why?
What do you mean?
what is Tremor of
Oh, because you want to
Irathiel?
flock.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to
you
flock
don't really
out of
need
this.
to. You don't really need to stock up on silver. I guess that's true.
Yeah.
That's
What does
true.
Tremor of Irathiel say? Does it actually affect? I need to know before I know. I thought 1 for
Isn't
6
that-
is good enough. But it blocks 2. I think
Oh, true.
all these assassin cards blocking 3 is super nice.
Okay.
You're trying to banish opponent's action cards. Attack action cards.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna put a
Okay.
non-action card onto the bottom, of course.
I am going to pin you on only
Ooh,
1 buff. Let me see.
yeah, that's pretty good. That stops my turn.
I'm gonna pin you on 1 buff.
Opponent is a good player, chat. What the heck?
This is my 3rd game as assassin, and I
Should
get,
I
so I
have
got
at
more
least spiders
chances.
bited once before this, given my hand?
If you spiders bite, it doesn't
Processor
affect these
is
cards, which is noise.
Yeah, that's true also. All right. We just end. I think probably we should have spiders bited. But that's okay.
I should have
I'm-
kept the
I'm
shred. That was
actually-
my bad.
Yeah. You need to
Sorry,
block with
I
something
think-
else?
Shred, but that's
I
fine.
think seeing yourself dig that far into the deck, in context, meaning like you still had your armor up, you didn't have use for it on the turn, was like good enough, right? And then once
Yeah, that's
once
fair.
the deck build gets better,
Spider bite.
you'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 for 5 with abilities. Don't know if it works or not.
1?
Take. Okay. And then a flock. Pitching, showing you what's got to the chase.
Okay. This one we are going to also be taking, I think.
Yeah, you have no reason to block.
Yeah, we're gonna take 5.
Awesome.
Yikers.
Steven, are you only running yellow EBTTs?
Yeah.
I almost
I was-
wonder if like a larger suite of them is better.
I was
Because
running
the opting seems to
initially-
matter too.
Yeah, I was running the yellow and the blue, but maybe the reds are okay. I'm not sure.
Alright. I've
hmm,
bottomed the card that was on top of your deck.
Do I block 6 again? No, this is 5.
This
so
is
it's
for
gonna
5.
come in
Yeah, it's a lot more actually.
like
Only way
really
you-
annoyingly.
You stop on reaction is blocking with 3 cards.
Yeah, it's just on hit lose some cards from my deck right now, unfortunately. So
Is this a fatigue race?
this hand's actually pretty gas.
Yeah, so once
going-
you start chaining multiple flocks, this deck feels insane, but it definitely has awkwardness
Yep.
in between.
I'm
when
going
you don't
to
have
not
easy
block
go
this. So
Okay,
the boots
I'm
help
gonna
a lot.
I'm gonna break the boots in response.
Yeah.
And then I might as well also cast this cut to the chase.
Yeah.
So
5,
I'm gonna
6, 7,
deal
8.
8 to you,
3, 4, 6,
and then banish
7,
the
8.
top card of your deck, which is a
Not attack.
reaction. So I do not fulfill my contract. And
Scratch.
then
Scratch back alley break line.
I'm gonna attack
Flock.
with Flock and reveal a Flock, giving myself a Quicken.
Yeah, I'll take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5.
and then I'm
Said
gonna
our hand was
arsenal
gas.
My yeah, sounds like it.
So,
Should you have broken mask there?
Maybe
For the
given
chance
that I
of
should
getting
probably
your silver up for your boots?
maybe
we're gonna
yeah.
plunder the poor, and then we're gonna look at this and leave it on top. We have to go again from the Quicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't have Quicken, you'd be in big trouble, Jacob, but you're kind of gamey.
Yeah. So we want to block probably at least with one card.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because we just can't use this card in our hand.
Yeah, but what if he? Yeah, but I wouldn't block on this chain link because
That's
you'd have to
fair.
give armor too
Yeah,
to
we'll see
actually
what else he
stop him from
does.
bootsing. Yeah.
All right, no blocks.
Well, this has Quicken, but yeah, no
Right.
blocks.
Yeah, no blocks.
Take 4.
Okay. 1, 2,
2, 3, 4.
Hmm,
We
this
lose
is interesting.
One.
You're almost better off waiting until assassin has fewer hidden objects in their hand to block.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll tunic for annihilate the armed. Oh,
Okay.
I guess I get to look at this.
Which is true of a lot of
Automate.
aggro heroes, but even more so now because it's not as simple as like, oh, they snatched me for 4. It's like, oh, they had 2 attack reactions in their hand that forced them to sequence their offense in a really horrible way, and I wouldn't have known that if I blocked early.
True.
Okay, our hand is actually good too, so we're not blocking.
Sure. All boots.
Yep. So now you banish
So-
a card.
Take 5.
Yep.
This is pretty good.
Banish the top
Yeah.
card. It's a regicide. Yeah, let's
It's
go.
a regicide. Nice.
So I
Wait,
get 2
do we?
copper because I could.
I guess it's a 3-block blue.
It's a
Oh, there's
3-block
no-
blue. I put it in for that one's that one's for fun include.
Yeah.
If you don't run regicide in assassin, again in all matchups, you're doing it wrong.
And
What
then
if
I'm gonna
they do
leave
pull
no
up in the
witnesses.
crown? You know what I mean?
No.
And I'll keep that on top.
That foils my plans, and you for sure. I mean, not really. My turn still works without my arsenal, but that's so good, and you for sure have like a reaction in hand. I think we have to not block this just so that we can have a turn.
No blocks.
Yeah, no blocks.
Yeah, this card
We're
isn't
also
worth
gonna
it.
cut to the chase.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you'll be taking 7.
Yep. So we lose.
Yeah.
Oh, this gets banished, right? So it's a yellow 1
Yeah.
cost, and then you also
Yeah,
banish the
so-
top card of my deck. which
Yeah,
is
just chill off for a second. Take 7
Sorry.
first, please. So
Yeah.
the hit effects. I'm waiting for the damage and then
Okay.
the on hit effects.
I take
Okay,
7.
so what's happening with this card is that it's a 1 cost and an attack, so that's 2 contracts up to 5.
Yep.
And then what's happening with
Sheesh.
this card, it's a 1 cost or less and a red card. Banish red
Yeah.
card, so I go up to 7.
I feel like you
It's pretty
need.
good.
That was a good contract turn.
I feel like you need Iron Rot in the mirror. Might be wrong. though,
Instead
maybe
of Goliath Gauntlet.
Yeah, it could be.
That's
It could be
fair.
worth.
Yeah, that is fair.
Woo! 3 attacks. I'm
We
gonna
are
buy
going
so
to
much armor back.
attack with Plunder the Poor. It has go again, and I'm going to opt your card.
Wait, why? Can you threaten
It does
this?
have go again.
Because I don't know. That seems like a stronger attack. I want to do it second.
Yeah, but you need tempo. How are you gonna get?
No, I have go again.
My bad. I'm trolling
Yeah.
hard. How did you pay for this? Oh, it's free.
It's free.
Why did I read that as 1? I'm trolling. My bad.
Yeah, get out of here.
And then yeah, we just leave this
Um,
card on top. Okay, so
yeah,
this
I
is
guess.
0 for 4 with go again.
Yep.
Man, these breakpoints are really annoying to block for you, or for both of us, I should say.
Yep. That's why I was thinking, like, I think you do need D-Rex versus,
It could be like every single deck
Versus
needs
Assassin.
D-Rex almost.
yeah. So
I
happy
think
to
it
get
might
my
have
armor
a
back.
Dorinthia effect where the more you play against it, you start getting a feel like you kind of have a second sense of like what their turn's generally capable of.
Yep.
and you can play around it. Like literally what you did to me, where you overblocked me because I can just not do anything if I don't have more than 2 reactions, and then I get forced to keep 2 cards in hand, and it's actually value for you.
I think that's just we're like day negative 10. We're day negative 10 of this of this hero. So like I think you're gonna get people early, just kind of like how Icelander and EVR racked some wins early on because people didn't know what she could do, even with just having Shadow Lake Frigid and some middling attacks. She was still like quite competitive. But I can't really block this one, so I'm gonna declare no blocks.
Okay. It will hit.
1, 2, 3, 4. So
I will banish a card. It is a 1 cost, so I'll go to 2 silvers, which is nice. And then with go again, I'm going to leave no witnesses.
Okay. So this is going to be kind of the same situation. Where
I wonder if I use my tunic counter in a red to Spider's Bite here just to make this really annoying to block.
You could.
I think you start by using this.
Well,
oh no, you don't Spider's Bite.
No,
I don't think. No, you need the card advantage.
That's fair.
So,
yeah, that's fair.
Because you could do this and this next turn if you have to block.
Yeah.
Do I block with my? It sucks not having one of my breakpoint armors available to me. Maybe I used it a little too early, but because I would have blocked 7 here easy if I could, but I cannot.
Yeah, I definitely overvalued how early I was going to use my equipment profitably and get it back. I probably should have saved it.
I don't think so.
This will destroy.
So. Has there been a scenario where you've really needed your armor? But I think for sure you break this turn. Like, there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
And if anything, like, let's say he says no blocks, it baits like a Fate Foreseen if he has it, right?
Yeah.
I guess I only block for 3 and I lose my arsenal. My arsenal's like no value right now. As well. Unfortunately.
Do we run yellow Razor Reflex?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Here's my I think just my Regicide. Yeah, unfortunately, just my Regicide.
Okay.
Do you think the game's gonna go 3 more turns? You really need Tunic.
I'm gonna do this and do this.
But my opponent is, yeah, that's fine. I don't think my opponent is gonna have to. Like, I would have blocked 7, and I think I'm down with losing this card at this moment and using the breakpoint block or something else. It's fine.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'll take 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna banish 2 cards now.
Yeah, so we're gonna banish this from my arsenal first. So it's gonna be a red card and 1 cost 0. So get your appropriate silver.
I go to 4.
There's the banish that card of the deck. It is a blue 1 cost or less, so just 1 more there.
5.
And then 1 from the mask. It's a 2 cost. It's a good one.
Okay, so it misses on both on the last one.
Yep.
Nice. You get your mask back. And the breakpoint blocks are going to matter.
Yeah.
They're both at start of turn.
At the start of turn, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down to 3 silver and get both of my equipment back. All I'm going to do is I'm going to first attack you with Spider Bite.
We take 1.
Yeah, I think you just ripped
his hand, and then we're going to annihilate the armed. And we keep that on top.
Yeah, I think we just probably are going face. I mean, my other option is to block 6 and set up.
No, you just
both of these would be blocking for.
You just go face.
Yeah, we'd probably go face.
Maybe not. If you go to like reaction territory, you just lose the game.
Yeah, that's true. If we get too low, it's risky.
Yeah. I think what you do is you probably block with sit for 6 here.
No, the thing is he hit me with Spider Bite. So these are blocking for 2 each right now.
Yep.
It's still wow, that's so brutal.
Yeah.
That is so good.
So one option is to block for 5 with these 2 cards, Tunic, and then send this card with Goliath and then Arsenal this. Yeah.
But like, is it? Are you really that worried about this hitting for 1? I guess because he has boots. Yeah, you need the block out boots if you can.
Yeah. Well, no, he has 1 card left. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, the turn is just not amazing otherwise, right? And we're going pretty low.
I don't know. I think you're trolling.
not
I think you
bad.
just have to go face at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think
We'll
if
take
you like, if this was the block here for some crazy reason, and then you block 6,
Yeah,
you'd be gaming. But this is not a good place to be in.
I will not block.
Do
Do
you-
you have any
take
reactions?
5?
Yeah, I took
No.
5.
Okay.
Okay, here, lose this card.
Okay,
I'll get my copper 4,
sounds good.
an arsenal like that.
So now we have the option to only buy back one or the other card.
I think you should do both. There's no reason you shouldn't have
Probably-
both.
Yeah, it's probably right.
You're too late in the game.
So we will buy back both and go down to 1 copper. And we will start with a...
2.
You have to, I think.
Yeah. Start with a leave no witnesses.
Wanna do your effect first?
Yes. Leave it on top because this is for banishing reds.
Sure.
Oh, just gonna double
how
preview the same
much-
card.
How much do I have to block here to keep myself in a good position? I think I can comfortably block. I think I'd have to block 7. If I block 7, I'm again putting you only on 1D on a react, but I haven't seen that many either. I've seen a razor, a red shred, no cut to the chase.
I think I should have blocked with this card just to get value out of my turn in case he stops my turn like that.
Yeah, I think you're yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine, but like if he does that,
He only has a 3-card hand as well.
he would only have a 2. Yeah, I guess you're right. He would have to throw stuff up. Tis not to shred.
Yeah, overblocking this hero is going to be right a lot of the time, it looks like.
Not just overblocking, but also just again, just having Dairy Eyes.
Yeah.
Dairy Eyes
It's-
are nice.
It's funny. I think this reminds me a lot of Dorinthia. You have to know when not to block,
Yeah.
when to go all in with a block, what they're gonna do.
Yeah, for sure.
But anything's better than looking at a Dawnblade counter him on. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, especially since my hand just aggressively does not kill you. So we probably go 1, 2. This hand's kind of bad. 3,
this is taking longer than last game, Jacob.
3, 4, 5. I can go 7.
Okay.
See if that works.
Yeah, we probably cast it just to get it out of our hand, to be honest, because this combination of cards is not good. So we're gonna cast this and then pass.
Nice. Overblock King.
Question for the viewers: how do you guys feel about the resolution of the stream, particularly TTS? Is it okay?
Yo, breakpoints. So many breakpoints.
We take 1.
Take 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tunic to 2 so I don't forget. And then I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
plunder the poor blue. I'm gonna keep that on top.
Okay. It's banishing 1 cost or less. Maybe I should have kept that razor in my hand instead of this other card.
Every time. Every time.
That's
looks
okay.
good, looks fine. Yeah, thank you everybody for mentioning that.
We're gonna not block. We're not
Oh,
dead
not
to anything right
block?
now. Oh no, actually we can block. No. We can just block with these for the free value. It's pretty free to block with these, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty free. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Our
Oh,
turn
no.
seems pog. We are going to
That's kind of nuts.
do this. Pitching F.
Not eradicate.
Alright, so I'm gonna look at the top card. Not a yellow. Will bottom.
So now
Tunic is
Gosh.
OP.
this is
Tunic
so
is
much.
OP. This is a good Tunic turn. I mean,
Have
it'd
we
be
so much
Tunic
damage.
yet? Is this the first Tunic
Yeah.
resource we would use?
it'd be fine if we
I've
just had a
used it.
blue, but
That's
also
all it takes,
yeah.
to be honest.
The lowest resolution portion of the stream is a chat viewer. Interesting.
All right, yeah. All right,
I can't. I
we'll
think.
look
I think
into
what's interesting about what's happening here is that I am unable to die, so we're probably okay to just take this. What does Tunic allow me to do? Tunic allows me to. Tunic allows me to dagger. Yeah, I don't think I can take 15. I don't think I take 15.
Jacob, when was the last time we even swung Spider Bite?
I
Like
think
turn
I
one?
swung Spider Bite on turn 1 and no other turn.
Yeah. Like there's two of them. Like
yeah. I
how
think
many
I've
blues are you running?
yeah,
you know?
I've definitely not been flowing with amazing like decisions this game. Like I think the blocking with the Command and Conquer on that one turn and like a couple of other things would have changed how this game goes because you can just get shut down by your opponent very easily in different uh sectors of the game. But
Yeah.
this feels like
You're
a
saying we
fairly
should've
high
blocked
skill.
there?
What?
I feel like yeah, it's super, but almost like to the same point, right? Is we forced.
7.
I'm trying to
Okay.
think of it.
Yeah, so this one is going to do this, and I have this. So this goes up to 6, and then I'm going to minus like your leave no witnesses. So now you're blocking 4 to my 6.
You also need to break boots early. It's a
Yeah.
reaction.
I'll
It's
also
not-
break the
it's not-
boots.
Well, not
not
early. I
bolters.
don't know why you say it, but 1 second here. You said
At any
6,
point
but I
in
think
time.
this goes up to 7.
It does go to 7.
Oh, so, yeah,
what
it's
are
base
you,
4. Yeah, sorry.
7
Goes
and
to
then
What are you
7 and
targeting
I'll-
with Shred?
Doesn't
One at a
really
time, guys.
matter.
Only one person needs to answer the questions about what's happening in the game. Shred happens to which card? To this one?
Yeah.
So this one gets deleted. This is 4. So I just take 3, and then you
Yes.
boots. Okay.
So again, go again, and I will
Yeah, but
banish.
I'll
Go ahead.
the top 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Should you brace? You should break mask here too, right? Like I feel like you should have just reacted mask because when else are you going to use it?
It's
You
just
need to
for
be
a
able to-
yellow.
Yeah, but you need to, and I guess you're right. But like almost to that point, right? Is you kind of need to find a yellow to get the silver so you get boots back.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll go ahead and break this, I guess. We'll banish 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hopium.
1 yellow.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. All of our equipment's gone. I'm gonna close the chain. Pop Goliath Gauntlet, Tunic, and
Oh wait, I
Command
didn't
and
even take
Conquer.
anything. 1, 2, 3,
All right.
3.
CNC for 8.
Yeah, I'll
Seems
take
good.
8. 7, 8. It's fine. I'm doing the same thing to you.
Also, I do have to block with at least 1 card.
Oh yikes!
I don't know if it's a yikes. I think I can just block
that's
with a
actually
card
really
and then
good.
try to just pop off from him.
Yeah, I
being
mean,
solo.
cash in is pretty pog.
Yeah, we'll just block 3 and go to 2.
See, Jacob, if you didn't break mask, your cash in would be pretty tough here.
Infinite hindsight value. I'm gonna cash in off the 2 silvers and
What
draw
do you
2.
mean? It was foresight.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, this
we
is
can-
pretty bad.
Why?
I guess
What's the card on the right? The blue one?
I guess I just cast this.
What is that?
Surgical extraction.
Mm-hmm.
I will be
I don't know why
casting
I'm
this.
asking you. Like I can't tab it. Like
Yeah,
my
that's-
hands are off my keyboard right now, and I feel like I'm watching you play.
All right, so I have to opt 1. I will bottom it.
Or as the kids call Fate Seal.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's called Fate Seal because it's a Magic the Gathering card.
Fate Seal?
Fate Seal. Yep.
Oh, interesting. That's where opting your opponent's deck comes from.
Yeah, opting your opponent mid deck is not opting. It's called Fate Sealing, though.
Ah.
I think it's called Fate Sealing. Don't.
Pretty
yeah.
intense.
It's pretty cool. Did we block 7
Fake the
again?
seals, Steven.
Yeah, I think we have to block 7. Wait, there's
Yeah.
more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's 8. Yeah, that checks out. We will Arsenal pass.
Luckily, we have our own cash in.
Ooh, nice.
Josh, I feel like
I wonder if that was a spider bite turn.
Josh, I feel like you've
Into
already
spider
messaged me
bite?
on Discord about the shotgun, and we've talked about it. We also talked about it on this stream.
Yeah, I should have blocked, or I should have spider bitten probably, and then also
Spider bite would have been really bad.
Now I am on leak territory, which is not great. We're gonna do.
Yeah, the games don't seem to go long enough to
This.
fatigue somebody. Like they'd have to. Okay, and then I'm gonna eradicate. That was a good like 2-card draw off of the thing. I'm gonna leave that on top for you.
Okay. We're gonna block
The
4,
shotgun?
including tunic, I think.
Yeah, and then you can spider bite and then play out this
Yeah.
arsenal.
So we're gonna block 4 here.
That's fine.
Is that the right call? Yeah, probably.
Seems close enough.
Yeah, this is tough. This is
Yeah.
this is really not great.
We're gonna go 1 go again with spider bite.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically hoping for like 2 blocking cards and 2 0-for-4s. Is your hopium for the next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
it blocks the same amount no matter what. This is so funny. Oh,
actually, I
man.
just realized
Razor hits daggers, by the way.
that's
Yeah, Razor
oh my
does hit
God.
daggers. I'm scared.
Also, like I just realized that Spider's Bite affects all attack action cards and not just assassin attack action cards. So like you could like hit a
Oh, I can
Spider's
block
Bite
with
and
this.
bite and throw a CNC down for 8, and they just
Yeah.
kind of like flounder.
It's pretty good.
I'll die to Razor if you want to do it.
I have not razor.
Okay.
And then flock. And I'll reveal just for fun. Even though I'm probably not
You have
keeping
to
it up.
reveal to play the card.
Also, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, right.
I'll reveal for rules then. In that case.
Reveal for rules. I guess I have to go down to 1 myself, which is very sad.
So you blocked. Wait,
With
didn't you?
payday, so
Didn't... Oh, it's a non-attack. Okay,
this is
gotcha.
just an on-attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Alright,
this is
we are
kinda
probably
nice.
gonna be dying soon, though.
I don't think you're gonna be dying, unfortunately. I needed another blue.
Dude, he's oh my god. Nah, he's slow rolling you, Jacob. He's got a 0-for-4 and 2 shreds. He's slow rolling you.
Yikers.
No, I don't. Here's a spider bite.
Given that we have this, I mean, we probably our only out is that we can block with these 2 on the next hand. I think we just have to take this. It's fine
Yeah.
if you razor it.
No, that's fine.
Man, that card on the left is such a dead card in the end game. It's tough.
Oof, we're dead. By the way, this is our only blocking cards.
Dude, didn't I just say Spider Bite Command Conquer OP?
Oof.
Crazy.
If I had another blue, I could have gone spider bite, command and conquer.
Yeah, that's
Would've
pretty
been really
good.
fun.
I also feel like the yellow EBTTs baited you to pitching them to the end game, and you got rolled for it.
Did I pitch?
Yeah, maybe
those?
they should just be
Is
reds.
this my
Maybe
pitch
not.
stack?
Maybe they were stacked. Maybe.
Maybe this should just be reds, and that's okay.
Yeah, you
Are
haven't
we on
pitched
D
them.
reacts? We
There's
do
no
not
way.
have any D reacts. Any at all. We were just trying base, aggro, assassin, whoever has the best
Yo.
hands, we throw it down.
I just hear me out, chat, and Steven and Sean. What if we play Rise Above to D-react and screw our opponent's banish off the top?
Jesus, that's 2
Wait
cards
a
for
minute.
block for.
Wait a minute.
That's 2 cards for block.
They have a
for.
contract for red cards. My top card is a red card. What if I Rise Above and put a blue on top?
Sean, the Techlo Foundry said
Yo.
the shotgun for dash seems bad.
I like mostly agree, especially after we've gotten our current reveals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see like the marriage of shotgun and mech suit dash being particularly easy because the shotgun doesn't mesh well with high octane, which is arguably your biggest addition to consistency in any build. So yeah,
Hanabi
shotgun's a
Blaster.
tough nut to crack, but I'm definitely gonna try it.
Forget this. I'm putting D-Reacts in here.
Running Pummel in Assassin. I don't know. I mean, it's like we have some 2 costs. I was just thinking, I don't know if we even should be running Command and Conquer, but also like what else are we doing with our arm slot? So maybe we do.
Yeah,
I mean,
the arm slot's weird, but I agree.
Yeah.
That maybe
What about-
6 targets is not the best.
What about that
I think we need lunging
Arcane
press.
Rising one that lets you look at the top card of the deck? Also, what about Rabbles and Assassin? Is that heresy? Probably. Yeah, you need
Yeah,
a lot of blues
you have
for
a lot of
Spider Bite.
You need blues.
Yeah, Spider Bite's
think
pretty fog.
Because going Spider Bag into one of the 1-for-5s just is so good.
Dude, I mean, like a 2 blue Command and
What the-
Conquer hand, 2 Spider Bites into a Command and Conquer just sounds annoying. Like you could actually ruin someone's day with that. I feel like you
Lunging-
should be running CNC if for no other reason than its synergy with Spider Bite.
Unmovables? God, are you?
Yeah.
Unmovable.
I like it. I like it
Maybe.
a lot actually because it gets through shred from Arsenal. Like a red unmovable
Huh?
into a 4 damage attack, even if they shred it, it's still at 4. I think that's pretty interesting. I like it. And you're running enough blues.
We are running enough blues for that, so I wouldn't mind that. What do we're definitely running the shreds. What are the now I'm need to do the Spider Bite stack if both hit? Let me confirm here. Let me take a look at
Right?
from my limited knowledge. The next time they defend with 1 or more, yes, they do stack. They do stack. Yeah, if they don't block the second Spider Bite, yeah. When this is the next time they defend with 1 or more attack action cards, yeah, so they do stack. And I agree with the initially. I think I skipped this. I also think Assassin is more of a value deck where you actually just want to throw maybe mostly the 0-for-4s, block out a bunch with the other cards, and just use your cards to have like as close to 4 per card value as you can, and then just be slow that way. Maybe so that's why maybe the Flock of the Feather Walkers are too cute, maybe too aggressive, for that regard. But I've been enjoying the Flock of the Feather Walkers.
Are
Flock's
we an Art of War
really
deck?
MVP. Actually, yeah.
I
An
think
Art of
we
War
need
deck?
to run Art of War.
But hold on, you might not have
I-
enough attack actions. You could actually get pretty screwed.
No, we
With
do
the right
have a.
ratios.
I think
you're
you-
an Art of War deck.
I think
I
you
think-
just play Go Again and +1/+1.
Yes. Well, you could go that, or you could do the banish and be fine.
Wait,
But you can
we're
go like.
Oh no, never mind.
Oh, what were you
You're trolling?
thinking?
No, you finish. I'm gonna find my card before I say it.
Okay. Because you can go blue Spider Bite for 2. So 2 resources. Use the last one for the Art of War for Go Again, like you said, in +1. And then you go 0-for-4, 0-for-4. That's a 4-card hand for 1, 5, 5, and 2 contracts. Is that fine?
Do we
It's
run
11
Art of
damage
War
on 4 cards.
and
Doesn't seem like a lot of damage, but you get a lot of silver and get a lot of value from your stuff, so I don't know. Captain's Call. Hey guys, hello for playing. Spain? Espanol? Maybe? Spanish? I don't know. I speak Spanish. I think you're an Art of War deck.
Oh,
Okay,
hello
finally
from
made it.
Spain.
How's the testing going? That's Cole. Cole asked for the assassin testing. It seems fine. There's like a lot of different things. The mirror seems really, as it always, swingy. But I put together like a really aggressive list anyway. Cappy's Call also feels weird. They're trying to play like 3 chain links, and I don't think the deck is made to do that. I don't think so either. Yeah, maybe not.
2 a.m. in Spain. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Welcome,
Spanish.
Weeks. We appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Block
was looking
9
at Talisman of Featherfoot. We can put Art of Wars and Lunging Presses in. And then Talisman of
funny.
Featherfoot is interesting because that's unconditional on a hit. But it's a lot of investment. But I think you're very
What does this say?
rewarded for going super wide on chains. Like if you can go 3 attacks wide with some setup, like time snap potions or something like that.
Yeah, but the problem is people are building it like it's an aggro deck when they should be building it like it's a mid-range deck. Like, can
Yeah.
Midrid Katsu do some noxious offensive stuff for sure? But it's not like the whole list isn't built around that. And I think the synergy is going to be about understanding what matchups do you pop off in what way. And then once you've synthesized all of that, how do you build a list that allows you to play into a field?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm for Puerto Rico. I don't know why I said it like that. Just I don't know why I'm talking like I'm like I speak Spanish with an accent. I speak it just fine. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry for Spanish speakers out there. Made all the assassin cards plus 3, so I think they're pushing you in a certain direction. Yeah, I agree. I agree. No Art of War? We can both
Because you'd
try
have
like
to
all
show
the
it up
different
front.
things.
Like for the go again bonus though, right? Like you have to show it up front.
No, that's why we're running Flock. Our first attack comes in with go again off Flock. Or
So
we
you're
give
saying
it
+1 banish draw.
Yeah. Or we
You
just
don't
give
even have
it
to go that hard.
we give
I
plus
just
one
said,
plus
like,
one and go again for the next one, then we attack with a third one after that somehow.
Can we identify the core attacks though?
I'm
And
gonna
I
look up-
identified
I
that
think-
assassin go burr.
Yeah, I think all the attacks are essential at this point just because the class has such a small card pool. But I think what
No,
we really need
it's
to
not
do,
that hard. You don't go that hard because
you could leave stuff out.
there's some that are super niche, which
But-
is I think but
Yeah, you didn't let
it's
me
not
finish my
about the
thought, though.
contract. Okay, go ahead.
It's not about the contract, it's about what?
It's about the either the 0 for 4s or they're the 1 for 5s. And I think you want just a amount of 0 for 4s or you want an amount of 1 for 5s.
Is that true? Is like not I don't know if I want to disregard the contracts completely.
215.
I think what we need to do at some point is kind of similar to what Chad and I did for the Dromai Dragons and like imagine and just like lay out all the matchups and then put the contracts that go well in them and then follow up with like the attack reactions. Are there any actions for this class right now? Like non-attack actions?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh wait, never mind. There's payday.
That's not for this class. Oh, is it? Oh, it is for this class. You're right. That's
Yeah.
that majestic blue, right?
That is the majestic blue, which I am
Yeah,
playing
that's like
just because
hyper
it's a
utility.
blue. Blue 3 non-attack. It let me block after the spider bite, which was nice.
We could lean really hard into setup and actually run time snap potions.
What is the set code number for Fate for Scene?
Fate.
Sony Windhog sometimes feel better than CNC. What? And if you
Wait,
do
this-
0 for 4s, Amulet
wait.
of Assertiveness might be cool. Arrow could be a good model for mid-range, especially with daggers. Wounded Bull?
I'm a fan. I like that.
Wounded Bull? Let's go.
No, Findall's Fighting Spirit, obviously.
Well, it's about the same.
Yeah, I like Life Gain though. I'm a big fan.
Does this
Nah.
deck run blue Razor Reflex? Unironically.
No, I'm not running Blue Raider Reflex, but
No, I'm
you
saying
can do whatever you want.
does the
Arc
ascended
200
version of this
Pog?
deck?
Thank you
No,
so much.
definitely
Already-
not.
I loaded the Fate for Scene already, by the way.
Oh,
I
thank you,
have-
Thank you.
I don't
Thank
think
you
that
anyway.
in November of 2022 that Blue Razor Reflex has enough card value to even played perfectly with the right amount of like annoying. Because think about it, if you're
Additionally-
playing the class properly, your boot should be up, so any break point of 1 should give you go again.
Yeah.
Mhm. Additionally, you
So-
have blue cut to the chase and blue shred already.
Yeah.
And they both cost 0. And you're putting in blue lunging press because that's better.
Lunging
And
press
I
pog.
appreciate everyone in the chat hanging out and talking. I think that's been my favorite part of this stream in particular is just you guys
Only.
talking to us and making us think about things. So appreciate you guys.
I can't look for
Woo.
shred because they're not in here.
Jacob, you're such a pick me ooh girl. That's why we love you.
What the
Are we
hell?
running pick a card, any card in red for maximum silver generation, because we kind of are
Passion
forcing
is
our.
so good.
Think about it. If we force our opponent to block our first or second attack, and then we run red, pick a card, any card, and they have one card in hand, we just get 4 silvers.
Wait, pick a card makes silvers?
Doesn't it?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It does.
Wait a
EVR
minute,
167.
That can also just be used to inform your turn and your sequencing. I think pick a card needs to be played.
Look at it. Look at this.
Pick a
Look at this
card
Genus tech, bro. Genus was the
needs
OG
to
for
be
running
played.
this.
You're not wrong. Maybe Genus is actually an assassin, and we're gonna Genus is already old, right? But we're gonna get like a decrepit, wrinkled Genus, and it's gonna be the spider himself. Genus
would
was
be
the spider
poggers.
the whole time.
So
Yeah, you
true.
repeat pick a card 3 times. Like if you are able to get your opponent down to 1 card left in hand, and then your
No,
last
4 times.
no,
Because the thrice means do it
yeah,
3 more
yeah, that's
times
what I
than
mean.
3.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do it once and then repeat 3 times. You can get up to 4 silvers, meaning you can fuel 2 cash-ins, or you can get 2 equipments back. So I guess if your ideal use case scenario is getting 2 equipments back, then you get 2
What's
value plus 1 silver refunded if Mask banishes for it, plus a go again. It's pretty good.
Hold on, DM Ramada is saying pack, like
I think
PAC.
pack is pick a card.
Oh, okay. Oh no!
It's-
If
I
any
think
card needed-
unironically that's strong.
The
if any
Armada is
card
really
needed an
good.
Acronym, it wasn't this one.
The Armada knows what he's talking about. He's in the finals of the Goliath Gauntlet. He's popping off.
The Dromai gameplay. I
The
appreciate
Dromai
you,
gameplay.
DM Armada. You're getting the community galvanized around Dromai, and we need all illusionists to be living legend status so that we can play
Oh
the
my
game.
gosh.
So-
Knick knack, brick a brack.
Bro, think
Am I
about
right,
it. We build
gamers?
up our silvers,
I
and
am
then
looking
we
away.
get 3 time snap potions, and then we can literally just immediately refund all of our silvers because we can play 3 contracts in a turn for free.
Yeah, but like, what's at what cost, Jacob? Like,
But
'cause,
at
like,
what
that's the
what do
thing.
you mean? But at what cost?
So the fundamental problem with like item builds is not the setup; it's the fact that those cards also have to be in your stack. Like if Fab had a side deck where you could like access items and things from, it would be so much more viable. But because they
Yeah.
have to be in the stack, you just get absolutely obliterated.
You're right.
I just built the core today. Nice. And then Knick Knack is so sick in the deck. Yeah, but as Sean was saying, imagine if there was like a outside the game shop. That sounds like an Unfinity or fun thing.
Or-
Like
or
play a card and then you
PvE.
can buy an item from the shop. That would have been really cool from RFS. I wish there was a card that would have just said, "Can you just get a energy potion, strength potion, time snap potion, or crazy brew from outside the game?"
That is interesting.
That would have
Steven-
been nice.
Steven, you're gonna DM our PvE experience, right?
So true.
Epic poggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got cut to the chase. So the
I think from all of
so
these
what, the
jank,
blue?
the most interesting thing for me is testing out Art of War. I'm pretty sure Lunging Press just has to be played. And
It's good mirror tech.
out of the
too.
rest of these cards, Talisman of Featherfoot is meh. Unmovable is interesting, but I'm not smart enough to figure out. Like, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it's not very flexible. And then Knick-Knack Bric-a-Brac is definitely just not good.
I think I actually
But-
like what you're saying with Featherfoot though.
Yeah,
think-
like Art of War and Lunging Press, that's 6 ways to give unconditional go again. But it is like,
But at what cost?
yeah,
Like
Featherfoot is a
cost
whole
of
card to
not
set up.
using. Because here's the thing: is like then you would just start ripping your black tech.
Cash in.
Where I feel like
Out of
what the deck wants you to do is to actually sometimes break this with the intention of your opponent stopping it.
Yeah. What if
When that is,
I don't know.
exactly.
I mean, it's kind of similar. Featherfoot is kind of a similar thing to Dorinthia, where if your opponent has so many ways to just blow you out by
Play
overblocking
the
you, you need to be able to
star.
combat that somehow with unconditional go again. So if our only go agains are off
Points.
Razor Reflex and Black Tech Whispers, and
Action
sometimes having
card.
a
Base go
quicken out?
in.
we
So maybe
might
not
need to
playing
be able.
blocks. Like here's the thing, right? Is it you can't do
all your supporting actions in the same
Cracker
list.
Jacks. Oh, good shit.
Yo, what?
Cracker Jacks buffed by 1.
actually-
Let's fucking go.
Actually,
That doesn't work,
That's
unfortunately.
clean.
That
What?
doesn't work.
Oh, it's
The next-
reaction.
oh, yeah, you're right. It's a reaction.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Cracker Jacks. They got them hype. Yeah, Illusionist.
Damn.
Steven,
Got them
Steven has the entire
way
card
too-
pool memorized. Like,
It's unfortunately.
Steven, what's the 40th character on Spider Byte's card text?
No, I don't know what the heck you're talking. You know what's
Wow.
funny though? That actually something happened today where somebody in my local chat was like, "What? I can't wait to see what Hyperdriver does." And I just said, "My brother in Christ, Hyperdriver was an Arcane Rising."
Dude, but here's the thing: is like a lot of players haven't even engaged with Arcane Rising. Like
So true.
my locals has like exploded recently, and like most players didn't even know that it was a set until like a first ed box. Like the store owners put a first ed box in the case, but no one there's no unlimited. It's pretty funny.
Okay, I think I went with the D-React package. I changed 8 cards. So
I don't think we have
I
time
do
for
wanna
another game,
mention-
by the way.
I don't think we have time for another
I think
game
we just
either.
we just mess around
Unless-
for 15
Yeah.
minutes. I think we
Unless
just talk about it.
we get it down to 40 cards and
Ooh.
we play some Blitz.
We're not
Yikes.
playing Blitz on the stream. Not on a stream where I'm here.
Oh, you can leave.
Real
Racer-
formats only.
Bracers of Belief is meh.
No.
Do we
Razor
run?
can't be
Do we
it.
just run Gambler's Gloves so that we can Crazy Brew?
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to
Yo,
see if
that's
there's like.
based. That's actually the Crazy Brew
What
is
is-
based,
What's a good
but you can't
one?
knick-knack Crazy Brew, can you?
No, you can't because it doesn't have potion or talisman in its name. I
LSS,
wish.
you need an errata.
Yeah, we don't have good options for arms.
We don't have
like-
good- and we don't want any of the new generic stuff. We don't want any Edict. We don't want any War Horns. I
But
don't
you guys
think. I mean,
absolutely ruled out Bracers of Belief.
Yeah, you have
I
to
mean-
reveal.
Is there a chance that we haven't seen? Have we seen all the? We've for sure seen all the assassin cards at this point.
I think we're missing 1M. I want to say that we're missing 1M.
Maybe a
Yeah.
rare. If there's a
Maybe-
rare missing, we could get a rare hand piece, but probably not because Spider Bites in the rare slot.
Oh, new dust. So this is for Thamai. Dust from the Golden Plains. That's nice. That's nice. Anyway,
I'm just a hate. I'm just a Command and Conquer hater. Like it. I would rather run Iron
Yes.
Rod Gauntlet and have a more focused deck than having like diluted by having Command and Conquer.
What about Bracers of
Maybe.
Belief?
no.
Yeah, I mean, that's
no. There's
the-
actually. Oh, you're right.
It's information and plus, but like you technically could easily hit a blue, so it's pretty trash. I think
Yeah.
Gauntlet could just be better.
Yeah, I think the only card that's missing is just they gotta confirm. Seems to be like another version of Regicide, like a Marvel Regicide, or something along those lines.
There's
Let's
no
see.
Marvel Regicide from what I can tell. Chapo
No,
said that the last card could be a Assassin Fabled if there are any more. Otherwise, there's no more Assassin cards.
No, because it's between Regicide 121 and then 122 Surgical Instruction. There's like a
It's
box.
a promo. It's the Regicide promo.
Yeah, for the
There's-
Armory weekend.
Yeah,
Well, they've never
Oh.
released
It-
promos in sets.
but it's a different art, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Is it a Marvel Regicide?
Yeah, but it's. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe there's Marvel Regicide, but that would leave us with 3 Regicide arts.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird. But okay.
Yeah, I think Sean hates Prison Blitz for sure.
No,
That's
I
that's
definitely
the
hate Prism
death
more than
combo.
Blitz. Like if you told me if I had to play Blitz once a month to keep Prism from coming back, I would do it for sure.
Based.
Mm.
Dude,
Yeah.
wait, what was it that Tyler said? Is there a rumor going? Is it like fact confirmed that we're getting Light Illusionist next year? Was that in the interview with James
mm.
and Fluke?
I don't think so.
All right, maybe I'm
The
being
assassin
baited.
block of cards.
I think Tyler's
Excellent,
baiting
excellent.
me.
Thank you, Chapos. Tyler, I don't know about. I haven't heard the full interview. I'm
Wait.
meaning to finish it off. What's up?
I think this deck easily runs cash out because we can we have
the hell?
equipment convert recursion.
Yo, wait, you're right.
Like we can just destroy our equipment. I mean, not our weapons, but we can destroy our mask and our boots
Even
to
your
get 2
gauntlet.
silvers.
You don't
Do you
even
wanna-
need the gauntlet.
Do you want to
Like-
read cash out again just to make sure?
Yeah, as an additional cost to play cash out, you may destroy any number of weapons, equipment, and or non-token items you control. So we can block
Mhm.
with the boots and the mask, and then
Mhm.
destroy it. Create a silver token for
Mhm.
each permanent destroyed this way.
Mm-hmm.
Is that value though?
I think you just want to use the
Like,
activated
It's a
abilities to
blue
destroy them.
zero cost with go again. Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
But my point is like, is losing these because we would have to spend silver to bring them back. Like, is that valuable, or is it valuable to say, okay, goodbye, spiders biting gauntlet. Let me get back my mask,
It's a
right?
2
Like,
block. It's over.
but I don't necessarily see any scenario
But
where we're nuking these for half their silver in value.
I
Yeah,
think
you wanna
the main
activate those
idea is you
effects.
can fuel a cash in turn, but yeah, it overall is losing a pretty good amount
Oh,
of
you
value.
go cash out into cash in. That's flavorful.
No, you
That's
do it across
flavorful.
turns, but yeah.
No, you have to do it in the same
I
turn.
feel like
or
you're
else it
just
doesn't
better
work.
optimizing silver generation in matchups.
You also never use a dagger, so you also cash out one of your daggers. You only ever swing with one.
Yeah, you're better off playing pick a card, Chief.
Also true.
Like, actually. And this gives you information about their hand at least. So even if you whiff completely, you like at least have all your armor and information.
I am curious. We should look at real quick before we end the stream here at the different contracts that are available and see and like note about how which ones are more likely than others. I thought I chose the best ones.
Here, I'm gonna delete everything on the table that's not contract, so we have space. Is that cool?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
accept. You can delete all my jank.
It's not
I'll allow
jank,
it.
Jacob. You're just preparing for an amazing
Okay.
deck.
I'm just gonna have all the options available to me.
Ooh.
Whoops.
The poor resolution is real tough, but that's we fight through it. Do
What are you
these
talking
attacks?
about? These are
do
not
all
the
of
poor
these-
resolutions.
Do all of these have three like red? Do they all have red, yellow, blues, or no?
Yeah, they all have red, yellow, blue. So
Okay.
we're except the Majestics, which we will get to before. Like
Yeah.
I think we should start with those. And this I believe is all of them. So
Just waiting till you have all of them, then I can move it over. Strength
Yeah,
potion
but-
is an interesting idea as well.
I believe this is all of them.
But
So
it's an action. Like if strength potion
Yeah.
was an attack reaction, we'd be gaming. Like that would be insane. But
Yeah, I think the problem with strength and type snap potion is you're so action point restricted. If you lean into that, you actually need to have a really strong blocking plan because your turn is going to have to look like block 3 cards and then play a potion and pass. But
Cole,
Yeah.
Cole asked about my Prism statement. What if I had to play Blitz twice a month? And I think I don't want to, I don't want to commit, but I would play Blitz twice a month to keep Prism out of the game, or just Light Illusionist in general.
okay, so is this
Plunder, Rob,
It wasn't.
Annihilate, Fleece,
Is this it?
Mix,
is this
Sack,
it?
Slay.
Or well, there's yellow
5,
and
6, 7.
Oh, true.
variants of the bottom
Three.
three.
Oh, you have it very
4, 5,
nicely
6.
organized with Majestics on top.
Yeah, I'm missing one, I believe, which is
So I mean, this is
Fleet,
always
Sack.
run.
this one, Sack.
This is
So-
like main deck.
No, here it
central
is.
right here.
So these are the 3 Majestic. I think you run all 3 all the time. They both have nice hit effects. They're the nice curve where it's like they're all attack for 4, which is kind of cool. They're 0, 1, 2, so you have like this spread right here. You have some 3 blues, you have some yellows. Eradicate can be really nasty. They all
Why are you
block
guys
3,
spinning
so
them?
I think the Majestics are always in.
Streams in this direction.
Yeah. Okay. I can just move myself. That's fine. So the Majestics are right here. So I think if y'all can agree, I think the Majestics are always are auto includes, which is
Yeah, the
unfortunate
Majestics
because
are quite
everybody and their mom playing Assassin is gonna need 3 of each. So that's
Which
gonna be-
you said everybody and their mom playing Assassin, but I think what you meant is everybody and their mom who's playing Flesh and Blood.
Yeah,
so
you're not wrong.
true. So true. So after
That's
that,
very
I
interesting.
do want to go through the ones I picked for the for today, which was Plunder the Poor and Annihilate the Armed in red and blue, and that's I realized those are the only ones I put
is crap.
main deck for this. Annihilate just seems easy because every deck that wants to kill you wants to run attacks. So that's why Annihilate the Armed just makes sense. And
Yeah,
then
it's a
Plunder
1
the
for
Poor.
which is
It's a
crazy.
1 for 5, yeah. And 1 cost or less, like you want to play cheap. A lot of people play cheap cards. So now that I'm looking at it, because I was bringing exactly 60, right? Now that I'm looking at it, this is like easy. If you're playing against a bigger deck, you just do like rob the rich for the plunder the poor, right? So it's cost 2 or greater. But this one's a little bit more against Guardian, Brutes.
I think it's fair against Brutes.
I think Fleece the Frail is next in line for card that you would have in against everything, because you're mostly going to be playing against aggro decks, and they have a lot of 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Are you saying that a lot of people play aggro?
I am saying that.
No.
Yeah.
So,
but
yeah,
even decks that aren't aggro necessarily still have some number of 2 blocks in them compared to the rest of these.
How many 2 blocks in Guardian?
Actually, I don't know. I think there's literally Draconic Ninja, and what else really cares about it? Like, I don't know if this is main deck. Like Runeblade, sorta.
So the other thing I was going to note is some of your attack reactions and your weapons care about your attacks being contract attacks. And you could just have a dead attack react. Like, you don't necessarily have to get the contract, but you need to do something with your turn. So you need to be able to buff a contract.
I feel like I was buffing every turn out of our very limited games right there. I was buffing just fine. I just had too many reacts, though, for sure.
And you're still banishing a card. Like, banishing a card is not 0 value, even if it's not the contract card itself.
Which of these are the best? Like, let's assume that one of these 5 is the first chain link. Like, we've said, all right, high value, right? Which of these 5 is just in general, on the average case, the best second chain link card in any matchup?
The best second chain link
and I
card?
don't think it's Fleece.
Yeah, I don't think it's Fleece.
I think it's Sack. It says cards with base go again. That's insane. That's like 75%
of the
card pool. A lot of cards
have
go
again.
Crazy.
Yeah, it has to be Sack. My bad. I forgot. For some reason my brain thought that the Sack was for actions with go again.
Yeah.
Attack action, sorry. So Sack is so good, yeah.
And Scholars is basically, I wouldn't run this in anything but
the go again one. Yes, you're right, Chapos. Oh man.
Oh, did Chapos have it spelled out a while ago? No,
just the go again one, yeah, for sure. We were mixed in our words because we're looking through the other ones. But
Nyx is good in the mirror, I think, but it's not great. It's about the 5, same, but it's not insane.
I'm trying to think. Is like, don't put them in the little squares. I'm trying to think. Like, is the mirror what dictates the mirror? Is it the D reacts? Is it or is it the things that help stuff go over by 1? Like, there's gonna be something to think about. That's gonna be really difficult, maybe, to parse out.
I don't think it's over by 1. I think it's over in
going
general.
wide. Going wide.
I think it's going wide and stacking your silver pretty quickly, because you get more. You get, like, for instance, like, blocking with these.
Yeah.
And then also having them active more often. Shred doesn't really affect these. So it's just consistent block, right? It's just HP.
Shred, and you can target them with Shred, though, by the way.
What?
You can't target these with Shred. They are
cards. But it's like, okay, you're gonna shred me for 1 block.
Yeah, of course. That's what you mean. Yes.
It's super low value. So I think you really want to be playing for, like, as many, probably more than any other matchup. Obviously, your game plan revolves around these items or these equipment, but I think in the mirror, because you'll have the room to do it, you should just be stacking silver. Although someone, I think it was maybe Chapos. It was a while back. Someone was saying, what if you? I think there's a good case that there is a solid defensive sideboard for Assassin, and I mean like 9 D reacts, 9-ish. Because you don't really have a large armor pool, right? Like, you have your equipment, these 4 equipment, and then no rune, and then your sword. So that's like 7. That's 9, right? If you're AB3ing, right?
Yeah, you want to be AB3, and you can lantern too, which is nice. So you get to keep one of your equipment.
So you play boots and then 3 null runes up top, and then your 2 swords bring you to 9. So you have 71 cards in the deck. there's a case to be made that you can run 9 D reacts and then just play like just understand which D reacts go where and which attack actions come out where, or just which ones you want to block with, or play around. But
Yeah, so true. Yeah, the elemental cards, Ice, Earth, and Lightning, do have 50% of them all block 2. So
Yeah.
that's like a case for Fleece to Frail into the, Briar, Oldham, Icelander.
I think every aggro deck, like the way LSS balances is they give them 2 blocks. Even Runeblade has 2 blocks. All your Mauvrian Skies are 2 blocks.
Yes.
Ninjas have lots of 2 blocks inherently.
Yes. So Fleece, it's one of the 0/4/4s. It's interesting to note that there are a total of, excluding the Majestics, 4 0/4/4s and 3 1/5s.
Hmm. Do
So-
we run the
and
1/5s just because it is a bit
It's a clean.
bigger number? Like,
No, I was gonna say it's clean with a dagger. You go
yeah,
dagger for
Yeah.
1 for 2 resources and 1 for 5.
Yeah.
And that
And
feels
if-
really nice.
and if you're running like razors or just in general, right? If you just need to push damage, 1 for 5 is the break point you want.
I think
Yeah.
it's nicer to have. So what I only had one for 5, which is Annihilate the Armed, and then Eradicate, and that felt good. And then I think you pick 2 of the 0/4/4s, and then have Leave the Witnesses and Surgical. And that way you can do like a pattern where you go maybe dagger 1/5, use your boots 0/4. That seems pretty nice.
yeah, that's
And-
I
true.
want to look at the Everfest card gallery. I know you guys were doing it earlier, but have we taken a close look at all of the trinkets and potions?
Definitely not.
Definitely
Yeah,
not
let's-
as close as we might want, but I think
Jacob,
it's
Yeah.
are you
But we're-
able to pull up the card gallery on the stream? I know we're coming up at time, so I don't know if you guys want to wrap
No,
it up. or
not
spend
easily.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not?
he can't do it really easily to put it on the
Alright.
stream.
Let me
Epoch?
do a quick scan and see if I
Epoch.
see anything, and then if not, we
Yeah.
don't have to entertain this any further.
Yeah, I think the Spider Bite into 1 cost into 0 cost is strong because blocking a 5 power with 2 things that are negated by 1 is not going to be easy. Like your 2
Nope.
attacks are going to be blocking for 4. So
This is
And
why
that
D-reacts are
also-
great against Assassin.
that also mitigates your downside risk if you blocked with the other 2 cards, because if they do block your 1/5, you just arsenal the 0/4.
Yes,
And you still did
exactly.
6 damage spread out across 2 different attacks.
So that feels
Yeah.
super clean so far. I think you do want to fill it out with other things. Maybe you don't play any even bigger than that or flocks to make things go really crazy, go burr.
I think Flock is very
but-
strong still, but I think even
Yeah.
bigger than that is maybe Sus,
Right, it is sus. I
because we
agree.
run so many
I
attack
changed the
reactions.
ratios. I changed the ratios to make sure to like bring it in more in line to maybe have more even bigger than that hits. But I can see it as well.
Yeah. We,
and
we
I
run
But
a
it also
lot of
relies on spider bite hitting. Like, there's a lot that needs to go right for EBT to work in this, because it's not as simple as like pay 1 for Kadachi.
I mean, I don't know if opponent ever blocks Spider Bite.
Yeah. That
It
one's
can happen
tough.
though, and it's costly if you whiff it, right? Especially if,
No.
like, let's say turn 2 I play EBTT red and I see a yellow pitch and a yellow pitch EBTT, right? Like, my opponent's going to be like, well, I can just stop spider bite and potentially get like 8 points of defense out of it because they can't EBTT.
Mhm. Before we get to that point, I want to say one last thing about the Art of War thing. I think if you're Art of Warding, you want to have more of the 0/4/4s. That way you can go Spider Bite, Art of War, go again +1 or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
0/5, 0/5. That feels nice. But you wanna, if you're gonna play Art of War, you gotta think about it in your curve. And that's what I want to say about that one.
Yeah. I mean, we're
We
also
can
a
talk
Tunic deck, so that helps our Art of War case as well.
So true. Lead the charge.
Lead the
Thank you
charge
for bringing it up.
red. I mean,
Not
I-
red, I think it's yellow.
I don't know. I think you need it to be as consistent as possible. I guess if we're trying to aim for one cost per hand, we can go with yellows.
Mm-hmm.
But the interesting thing with lead the charge is you get the action point no matter what. So if your opponent says, if you're getting the action point no matter what, I'm not going to block, then you can boots it and you end up with 2 action points because you gain to go again, and then your next 2 contracts don't even have to hit to gain go again off of it.
Have we thought about Talisman of Warfare?
Warfare?
Yeah, it's the one that destroys Arsenal if you've done
But-
exactly
Yeah.
2 damage.
When are you ever dealing exactly 2 damage though?
Honestly, this is a wizard card. Why is this like? Why are
Talisman of
wizards not playing
Warfare
it?
is a
Pretty
wizard
Talisman of
card.
Warfare is a Briar, is a Rosetta Thorn card actually.
It is a Rosetta Thorn card.
That's bait.
Yeah, I
Those,
think Red Lead the Charge leads to that interesting thing where you could do 3 contracts very easily in a turn, because your opponent is probably not going to block the thing that you just led the charged, and if they do, then with your next attack they have to block that as well to not get the action point off of boots.
I'm also
So
a
I can
fan.
see it.
I'm also a fan of like not relying on go again, just because there's more things that affect go again than there are things that affect action points. So you can't get hypothermed or whatever. It's just
True.
easier to deal with.
Are you saying that you like Lead the Charge for that reason?
Also, you can't get arc like Sentinels and Slight Illusionist will inevitably come back.
True.
You
It's not a
can't
prism
even. It's a prism
specialization.
specialization.
Yeah, I mean, who says Prism's not going to come back? Like
Me.
Prism ascended, holy light illusionist, the hero, and then they're gonna be like,
Yes.
here's 2 Minaris, and for every yellow card in your pitch zone, you gain 2 action points, and all your yellow attacks gain +2.
Yeah, that's Sean speak for sure.
Yeah.
Sean Prism's
100%.
hate speech. Yeah, Razor seems good.
Yeah.
None
I
of the
think we leave
generics.
the red
That's it.
flocks. I think we take out the yellow flocks. I don't know if we need that many.
I feel
I
like
agree. I
think
four-
yellow
6 blocks was
cards-
crazy.
No, I was running 5, but you're right, it's too many. But I think yellow is actually much cleaner than the reds.
Oh, because you can pitch your
because-
Spider Bite and like most of
Yeah.
your hands. I agree, yellow's good.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Spider Bite 0 for 4 seems really good if that's all you're doing in your turn. I don't know. I think yellows are gonna be very interesting with the hero in
So-
general because of the Spider Bite cost.
So I wanna comment again. Like I agree with Chapos that focusing on multiple contracts per turn is a trap, but also it's if you line up the right 2 contracts against a hero, you can just take things out of control just because of how contracts can stack, and then how
Yeah.
doing that with your like popping mask when 2 contracts are out. If let's say the top 2 cards both hit, then you're getting 4 silver, which locks you in for a lot more pressure on your opponent. So while I agree, like this is never going to race Phi or any Rune Blade or even Dash, there is a case to be made that setting up pressure turns is something that needs to be done, and I think
Yes.
starting there is going to be really important. And then when you can pull that off and understand the difference between this hero and actual aggro heroes, like what are you missing? What are your good play patterns? What are the play patterns that lead you to your demise?
Yeah.
I think that only comes with testing. So yeah, I think in general you're right though. I think by the end of this, Assassin will be nothing like an aggro class.
Yeah,
Which
maybe.
is weird, but
I think you're going to be
Sneaky biting
rewarded
time.
from setting up like a triple contract turn and doing less in between and just being super oppressive that way.
This is so I was gonna say, I was thinking about this earlier. Let's just say Assassin is like top tier deck. This deck has more than even Dorinthia, more than any hero ever. There's room for like IRL mind games, because when you're sitting across from a table at someone in a tournament, like they're looking at the top of your deck, right? And Jacob, when we were playing as Dash against Steven, there were moments where we assumed what was on top of our deck based on how Steven reacted.
Yeah.
We were like completely wrong. And I think there's definitely opportunity to make your opponent do that in what's going to be banished and contracted, but also in the reaction step, just because of how annoying it is like, is it going to be a shred, and is my attack going to be worth nothing, or is it going to go over the top? And there's a difference there, right?
I mean, you could even leave a miss on top if you're in a situation where you lose if your opponent thinks that they can not block your turn. Like if the situation is that if I hit my silver, I might get some value, but if you aren't, if I can bluff you into blocking me, then you can't kill me, is what I'm trying to say.
True.
Like you leave the card on top even though it's a miss. And they're like, oh crap.
Yes,
now I, have to
I did
block
that a
it.
few times for sure.
Yeah.
Because like also it's like, oh, but if my opponent draws this card, it's also really bad for them.
Right. Yeah, like if your
Yeah.
opponent's top card is Artivore and they're Fi, even if your contract isn't to banish is like 1 costs, you probably are actually going to try to banish the Artivore because it's just too strong.
And I think I also did a moment in which I saw a good. It was weird. I saw a bad card. So what did I do? I saw a bad card for you to draw, and I left it on top. But I don't know. Then I also bought him some power cards. Like I think I bought him the high octane. So like just in case he blocked me out. Because like you have to see what play patterns your opponent is doing. Are they blocking your contract? They're not blocking your contract. So what is the value of you knowing what's on top of their deck? And how does that affect what you do? It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot to think about.
Yeah, this deck is gonna require, especially because it's not a go burr all game deck. These are probably going to be long matches.
It's
And
also
you're-
not complete.
What?
It's also not complete. Like, think
Yeah,
about it. Every mainline class that gets released drops with 6 Majestics and a legendary equipment.
yeah.
Right?
Well,
We're getting
there's-
3 Majestics. Sure. All right. A Majestic headpiece, a legendary, and then 3 Majestics. And then just a regular array of
5 Majestics.
Yeah, wait, 5. What's the 4th? What's the 5th?
So we have
Oh,
Eradicate.
the blue
red
card.
is
Red
like-
is-
Now forget it. No, the
the specialization.
the one that creates silver.
The one that creates silver and the specialization, which are kind of like
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so we got some meme cards, basically.
yeah.
And then the class to its name only has all of this stuff and there's no talent involved, whereas at least like when Prism dropped, Prism had illusionist cards and light illusionist cards to kind of to get her there to be viable. But I think in general, like maybe there's something to crack here, or maybe we
I think this is
might
it.
be wasting our time.
I think this is it.
It's not a waste of time, but to assume that we can derive like an A tier list out of this, it might be not worth the effort.
Right. No. Probably not. But I think this is it. I think this is the assassin card pool. I think if I'm being honest, I think this is assassin card pool, and I don't think the next set is gonna have many more. I think it's gonna have like 9, because I think when it comes to the base sets, LSS wants to have the talent class system. So there might be a talent something assassin class in the set, which is gonna be Azalea, by the way. And it's gonna have like a few supplemental cards, just like how the other sets like had a few Sprinkle Runeblade cards because this chain was in the set, but they were mostly shadow cards and shadow Runeblade cards. So there's something like that. Even if I wasn't gonna support for 2 years. Oof. Well, we'll see. Yeah, with the deck size, I wonder if like maybe Eradicate is an MVP. Imagine eradicating 10 cards from the top of their deck. Disaster. That's like 1/4 of their whole thing. Alrighty. I'm guessing
Yeah.
Jacob is taking care of Weasley over there.
Oh, Jacob just dipped.
No,
Okay.
I muted because Weasley started freaking out.
Yeah, I
Hi,
did hear a little
Weasley.
bit.
Weasley said, "You're taking too long to get off your screen. Come take
Yeah.
a walk."
Okay.
Do you want to sign us out, Jacob?
Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you found some value or some entertainment in us messing around with these weird new assassin cards. We'll definitely be continuing to look at the new cards and maybe release some videos about them. Wish Steven luck. He's going to Worlds this weekend, so
Ooh.
I think he's gonna kill it. I'm excited to see how he does. And for anyone that's new, that's never watched this before, definitely subscribe if you think it's worth it. We have a lot of cool videos on our channel you can go back and watch. We like to do like evergreen content where you watch fundamentals and advanced concepts that if you watch it now or in a year, it's still valuable to learning how to get better at this game. But other than that, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.